What is up, gamers and gentlemen? We have been talking about this for a few days now, probably like the entire week, and the day is finally upon us, as the title says. We are going to be doing live coaching of our viewers, more specifically our subscribers. If you guys want to have your VODs, we have one submitted so far, or a bunch, from the same user. We're going to be checking those out. If you guys want your own VODs reviewed, you know, use me checking it out, giving my thoughts, what you could have done better, where you can improve. It's very simple. All you have to do is hop on over to patreon.com/Ottr and subscribe, and there will be a link where you can submit your VODs. You know, being a Patreon subscriber also gives you early access to scripts. It lets you watch videos with no ads. We recently posted a new one that hasn't been uploaded yet, but it will be there. And just so much more benefits. If you guys are YouTube members, or if you are YouTube members, or if you are Twitch subscribers, then you can also just join the Discord. We have a channel specifically where you guys can get the link as well. It's called Fishy Squad, as long as your Discord is connected to your YouTube membership. I believe this also works, or at the very least your Twitch subscription. And depending on how popular this is, we'll add more, you know, we'll add extra time, or, you know, it's kind of half spontaneous, so if there's not enough of a turnout, we'll just cut it a bit short. It really comes down to how many people are here. But we have a lot of games from Matt, or Mathens, I'm not sure which. I don't know if he's watching right now, but if not, he can watch the VOD later. Okay, let me just do a quick tweet here as well while we're at it. Tweet. Sweet. Mouse. It's a new sound. I guess it's Windows 11. Oh yeah, we also have drops, of course. Let's see. YouTube. Are we live on YouTube? Twitch. Are we live on Twitch? Great. We'll see how popular this is. It's a very niche type of stream. I don't know if it's for everyone. We're just gonna have to stream. Okay, so. But I am curious. Let me just close a few tabs here, because I have a million open and it's lagging me out a little bit. Great. So, I've never done this before. On YouTube in Marvel, but we'll figure it out. So you pull up the leaderboard? I have the match ID here. I have the name. It's playing Rocket. Oh man, is he playing Rocket every game? Or do we have like a non-Rocket? Oh no. Oh, there's a Cloak and Dagger in here. It's mostly Rocket. There's some Mantis, Jeff. Mostly Rocket. There's still something we can, there's still something but we can give, but it's not a hero I'm super proficient in yet, but. Yeah, okay, so you can't go for here. So how would you find people? Would it work here? Alright, you'd have to go for history. So it has to be here, probably. And now we can watch him. Now he said quick match, but I want to see competitive. Oh, my fella is GM. That's awesome. Not having a good. Ooh. Ooh, he is not having a good mid-season. Okay. And he wanted to watch. I said, like, I think the best VODs you can submit are losses. Also, we're doing this VOD review, but if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. We're gonna answer them as well as we can. You should probably update that in the title. second. We have the title like live coaching and answering questions. I mean, I'm always answering questions, but maybe there we go. Got solid seals for you today. Sulky Flex, thanks for all the climbing content. Only 56% with climb win rate, but we got there. If you win more than half your game, sometimes even less than half your game, you still climb. So, you know, you got it. Good shit, man. Have I seen any good Mr. Fantastic gameplay? I cannot say that I have. Yet. Okay. I think we just go over the most recent loss here. He did send me different VODs, but I don't think I can pull up replay IDs that easily. Unless there's something I'm missing in the game. I don't think there is. Let me pull up the tracker if it's a button. I think... No, there isn't. Okay, we just have to watch this one. We'll watch this one, we'll work it down from there. And again, if you guys want any VOD reviews, any live coaching, anything like that, we're going to be doing this to stream. We might play a little bit later. It's already 7 here though. But if you guys do subscribe on Patreon, Twitch, or whatever, there's a link, there's a form, you can submit your profile and we can take a little look-see. And we'll take it from there. But without further ado, let's check out Mantis here. See what we can tell him. Now, obviously, Waffler, thank you so much for becoming a member. The link has been posted in the community. There's a membership-only post where you can submit your VOD as well. What's up, Wuhan? What's up, Grumpy Monk? We're just gonna have to check the... Again, this is on Luna. I'm sure I'll still be able to give some input, but I am not a support main. And as you could see in my Invisible Woman guide, there's some things that could be improved on the support side of things for me still. But I mean, there's always going to be something we can say. Always something we can see. But if you guys would ask me on like DPS, tanks, like I'll be able to give more better input in my opinion. Alright, let's check this out. This guy's GM free. Now, he was GM 1 at the start of the split season. I have somebody's mess around account. I do like quick match and AI to learn about this stuff, but my gameplays are on it. I mean, we would probably just watch competitive when we do these reviews, because there's not really much of a point watching quick match or AI. So, you want everyone to be trying their best. Okay, so let's just check the comp. Okay, and we're not blocking anything in the... No, we're not. Great. The comp...
4, 3...
I want to say nothing really stands out in the comp other than the fact that they have Mantis, and on their side they have a Mantis and they have a Rocket. Rocket can be good because they have a Winter Soldier, but when you combine Mantis and Rocket, you kind of have like 2 half healers, so I could see there's going to be a little bit of... I'm gonna guess there's gonna be a lacking heals here.
2, you have to stop them from securing...
Also, what the hell is this crosshair, Matt? What am I watching? What is this crosshair? I hope you did. I hope you didn't get it from my videos. How do you get reviewed only subs? Yes, you have to be if you're a YouTube member, you're a Patreon sub, or a Twitch subscriber. There will be different. We have a form that you'll find in the respective community where you submit your VOD. You submit your name or VOD. I think it's just going to end up being names because I don't think you can link a specific VOD. When you're doing your unranked 2GM streams, you just auto-lock your character the whole time or flex every once in a while. I mostly... No, I just auto-lock my character, that's the whole point. If it gets stolen or I get banned, then we flex to what the team needs. We used to be like Jeff only whenever we got banned, but I'm not that good on Jeff, so it basically meant they got a free win whenever I got banned, which defeats the purpose. What are we watching? We're watching Mantis, one of the subscribers. I think our first Patreon subscriber, actually, since we opened up the Patreon again. We can write down, let's go for a notepad here on the side. We can go over the notes later. Why not, right? So first 2 notes, right? This is like Clintar, I'm not sure which one it is. Mantis plus Rocket. Lacking healing. Like Clintar, you can really hold them out if you just do a good job. Lacking healing, only 1 supportive ult. And what the fuck is that crosshair, right? You can't really see what you're shooting. Maybe he has a colorblind issue or something, but like this is... You are blocking the entire... Man, this is supposed to be a high accuracy character. How are you supposed to have high accuracy when it's like this? Unrank to one above, Jeff happening when. I really want to do that DPS Jeff to Celestial, as we do everything else. Okay, so watch. I think the easiest way is we watch it, and I could give live commentary, but I think we'll wait until the life is played out, and then we can comment on it. Just so we can kind of make sure, so I don't say something stupid. I'll say it's surprisingly difficult to tell when it's a heal. That's a heal. How does a E look? Has he used his E at all? No, he's just healing. Which I guess makes sense because there's only one support. Maybe a little bit nitpicky, but here, when you had him spamming, you could have given the... You could have inspired Winter Soldier. And he's spamming shots down, he get... we're really... Again, very nitpicky, but it would make a big difference that he gets the damage. And, you're not really... You end up having 3 of these still afterwards. You healed him when he had full health. I think pre-healing can be good, especially on Mantis, but... In this case, he didn't even end up needing it, so it can be worth thinking about E-ing in that situation. No E yet? Okay, good thing you're here to one hella inspire. But E is the inspire. I do feel like when you're solo healing as a Mantis, you want to kind of just... Like, you probably don't want to inspire too much. That was just a specific time. But generally speaking, I feel like you just want to make sure you heal as much as possible. Because you don't have a lot of heals with a rocket and a... Not much you can do about that. You got picked by the Hawkeye. But I do also want to add, this is a small thing, and maybe we might have some Mantis mains in the chat, in which case, tell me if I'm wrong. As I understand it, she has like when you stack heals on Mantis, it's not as efficient as if you put it like on separate, like, because it doesn't stack the... Like, I think you can, it stacks the first, like, burst of healing when you right-click them, but it doesn't stack the heal up afterwards. So ideally, assuming you don't need to burst heal one target, you just heal one at a time. Then you get the most heal for your cooldown. Just mentioning that. There you should have burst healed him, for example, because he had... I'm Maffin, link more... Sure, man. I don't know if it lets me pull up IDs. I thought I could do that. I'm just watching the most recent one. Okay, yeah. I just wanted to make sure I didn't want to say something stupid. You should have burst healed him here. He could have survived. This is obviously also a problem because you have a rocket and a Mantis, but you could have healed more. You had the heals for it. Then you probably shouldn't inspire at all at this point unless you know there's going to be no incoming damage. And now you're minus. Hard for you to control. Good pick. You haven't used your sleep yet. I assume you're holding it. But I feel like you can be proactive with the sleep. It helps a lot. You know what comp they're playing? Like, they don't have divers. So, unless something weird happens, like... Yeah, like Winter Soldier could ult, but like most of these guys are just gonna play in the back and poke. If one of them, like the Strange walked up here, I believe, you could have thrown a sleep spur on him that could make it... There's a chance maybe your Winter Soldier could have hooked him in, or your teammates could have done some damage. Like, it could have broken his stride. But you're just holding onto it for no reason. You know, this isn't League of Legends. You have no mana, no nothing. Like, if you're not holding your ability for something, might as well just use it as soon as you can. It's sexy initial 55, but 20% it doesn't stack. Yeah, there you go. But again, obviously, if a target is about to die, then you're better off stacking it, so they actually do get healed up. I assume you're a rocket main, though. You did say that you did. I saw those messages, Mathans. The problem is I don't know if I can pull up the. I feel like such a noob now. How do I pull up a replay ID in this thing? Because I don't know how to do that. I just went with the latest one. But if it works with ID, we can do ID as well. I've been watching for a while, wondering if there's any reason you decided to stop the finals grind. We made a whole video about it. In short, it's money.
This is real firepower.
I was like kind of stuck, and I was not making money, so there's no point. That was good. Yeah, so it's not a bad idea to inspire here. They just don't do anything with it, but like, this is fine. A bit of a lull here. Maybe nitpicky, maybe try to make sure you have like at least 3 of these ready to go if you're gonna be inspiring, just in case. Because I only have 1, but I think it depends on like you know how the game feels. How do we submit our IDs for you to watch? For IDs, you go on favorites, then paste it into the box. I'll check that out. Thank you, Waffler. If you guys want me to check out your VODs for these types of streams, we have a place. You have to be a YouTube member, a Patreon subscriber, or a Twitch subscriber. If you're a Twitch subscriber, you have to connect your Twitch or Discord. There's a link there to a form you can submit. If you're a YouTube member, there's a form in the members only area. If you're a Patreon subscriber, I just posted a link to the form where you can submit it as well. What is up, Jim? After this one, we'll check that out. I feel like we should check this out. Maybe you don't play that much Mantis, but there's always something to learn. But what's funny with this type of stuff is I become a better player too. Even though I'm watching guys and maybe some, like, you know, I'm assuming you guys are not as proficient as me at the game. That's why you come to me, right? But I get better watching it myself too. Because I think strategically or theoretically about the game. The same way, like, if I'm doing a solo to GM, I get to practice the practical, then I get to practice the theoretical. Stretch my brain.
I am barely wounded.
Okay.
I'll patch you up.
I'm gonna avoid commenting on what your teammates do unless it's like something really happens, I think. We're just gonna be focusing on what you could do better. If I see something. I guess he got cooked there. I feel like your sensitivity might be too high as well, to say for sure. I think this ult might be nitpicky. Ult might be a bit early, but at least you did get a sleep off. That's nice.
We are undefeatable.
You felt the pressure come in, you ulted. I see why you did that. Very good ult from him. This is... Okay, nitpick time. Something you could have done here. So obviously ult came a bit, maybe a little bit too early. Like they were putting the pressure up, but your teammates are really high health still. Maybe you felt like they were going to get blown up. What rank is this? GM free. You thought they were going to get blown up, so you kind of like, okay, let's just pop the ultimate early here just in case. Which is not a bad, like in solo queue, you never know, right, what people are going to do. Here though is something concerning, which is that, okay. And this is also probably like, you could say it's because of your crosshair, right? It comes back to that. You have 3, I can barely see anything because of your crosshair. You have 4 people. Your strange ulted 4 people. And you didn't hit a single one. You have an ability. You have none of these left. You have an ability that literally gives you additional healing every headshot you hit. And you don't shoot a single one of the guys that stand still. You would kill them. You could even power yourself up and shoot them. And you would get full stacks. Just heal. I don't know how forgiving this is. Maybe you can shoot and just hold right click. I don't know. But just not shooting them is such a waste. You could 100% make something happen here. If at the very least 1 kill. Or at the very least, you know, you get some stacks off of it. And now we don't have a defensive ultimate. That comes down to the fact, obviously you have a rocket and a Mantis, but you also use your ultimate very early. But they're punishing that right now. With that, both the Winter Soldier and the Groot ult. The Groot ult was a bit unnecessary, but the Winter Soldier definitely is. Also, I haven't tested this in theory. I think you can sleep him right here. Does anyone know for sure? Again, maybe nitpicking. It's a micro call thing. You know where he's gonna land when he comes in. He's always at this height. So if you just like, you know, get the ground, maybe like get him. I'm not sure about the range though. So don't quote me on that. And then you die. I forgot about the notes, but I feel like... let's go on. Oh, let's write it down. What was it? Waste the ultimate a bit early. Didn't shoot enemies. Quite strange. Perhaps bad focus. How to get a gold to play for 3 days, and I think it is a better rank. I'm facing level 7 for the Unreal Baron Dynamite. This game I get demolished on no tips. You play for 3
You need
days.
to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Why would I need
Oh, you better stop that vehicle.
Let's watch it again, sorry. From here.
Why would I need healing?
Like, maybe you're a support brain and maybe I'm DPS brain, but it's a very distinct lack of damage coming out from you as a Mantis. I'll take a look at the ones after the map, don't worry about it. Then we got G-Mista as well after this one. So we got one more from Matt after this one, and then we got G-Mista after that to review.
By the eye of Ottr.
I like that. Let's go back though 1 sec. From here. Yeah, this is also like you're not hitting headshots and you don't have stacks, so you can't heal them up, and you just kind of you can't get the pressure up.
By the eye of Ottr.
This came in late, but it was still a good freeze, I think. So I believe I got hooked. Still very good. It's worked out. Thanks to the Winter Soldier going huge. Just a notice what you can do in Winter Soldier is you can E him and right click. Just a bit of a tip. Makes a big difference.
Focus on the battle.
Should take in the high ground to get control the off and get more damage output. Oh, I mean, the first point. Yeah, for sure. I was thinking about that. I wasn't sure. Wasn't sure if I was gonna say it. Because obviously staying up far back on high ground does open up for like flankers, but obviously they didn't have flankers. It makes sense. Positioning yourself after what the enemy has and how they're playing is huge. If they're not gonna punish something, you might as well do it.
You stop them in their tracks.
I do like that. I really like the sleeps. We mentioned it earlier in the game. There's more sleeps coming out. They will lead to more damage. Maybe your teammates can follow up on it. It's nice to see. Not a bad idea to ult here. This is probably like at the perfect timing, I feel like.
I'll patch you up. Enemy in front of us.
Very distinct lack of APM here. Wait, can I lower this? Here. Yeah, he didn't have his shift, but... Right? Like, I think backing off is fine, but you just did nothing there. You just walked back with your ultimate. I don't know if I don't think it picks up on comms in this, does it? Probably not. That's a nice sleep.
I will not be controlled.
I'll patch you up.
It's dangerous because of that wall. I hate going to this side because of it.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying. Armed and dangerous.
Okay, I guess it didn't work. I was wrong. You tried it. Oh, there you go. Now we know for sure. He already tested it. I feel like you maybe just don't play Mantis that much because all the replays you sent me were Rocket. So we could just... Let's just check out the other ones you sent instead, because I feel like it's not very productive if I'm commenting on like if it's a hero you don't play too much. If you already like picked up on these things, like is the point. Let's check out your other one you sent me instead. That is on a hero you play more. Here. Okay. But again, notes for this one, obviously. With your comp, you were lacking healing. You only had one supportive ultimate, and you fell apart when you had used your supportive ultimate, and they could just run through you with no counter. Your crosshair, at least for Mantis, assuming you have the same for all heroes, is too big. You can't see what you're shooting. You're not shooting anyone in the head. Your first ultimate was a bit early. Second ultimate was better. And I feel like you just don't shoot in general. I think it might be like a mindset thing potentially, but I don't feel like you're shooting enough. You're not really hitting headshots, which is a shame, but you're not shooting enough, which is bad. Okay, you guys said favorites. Where'd I do that? Let's see, where was the comment? Oh, there it is. 100-year ban. So funny. What's up, Meg? Ah, okay. Got it. Alright, let's check this one out. This one, he is on Rocket. This was a loss, and as I said before, when you get to mid VODs, it's always the best ones if you feel like you lost, but hey, I felt like I did everything I could. We still lost. What happened? Let's check that out. And then after this one, we have a VOD from G-Mista. If you guys want to have your VODs reviewed, again, check out the Patreon, become a YouTube member or Twitch subscriber, and then there will be a form you can use in my Discord, or if you're a YouTube member or Patreon, there's a forum there. There's all additional benefits for Patreon as well, but that is great value.
Heroes could make all the difference.
Okay. And we're gonna see. It's like
They'll be coming in
F6.
30 seconds. Stay
There.
strong.
My turn.
It's all up to Jolly, alright?
The battle starts.
So, let's see the comps. Miss Woman and Rocket is better. At least you have a little bit more heals. Enemy team has
4,
Cloak Luna, more heals, 2 defensive ultimates.
1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Oh, you do have a different crosshair here, so I guess you have different crosshair for Mantis and a different for Rocket.
Doom is a powerful magic adept. I expect we will face each other.
Yeah, so I will not be able to comment too much on micro stuff. Keep that in mind, but I will still, because I haven't played Rocket that much yet, but I will try to give as much feedback as I can. And if I see something. At what rank do you think voice comms become mandatory if you want to continue climbing? Probably like GM and above. I would probably say depending, like in most cases you probably benefit from voice comms in any rank, but people don't know how to listen, and I would expect people to listen in GM at least, which obviously they still don't, but you know, that's what I would expect it of them.
Again, soon.
Okay.
Those guys are about to shoot at us.
Looking for a BRB.
Nice spot.
I am straight.
You're welcome. Someone scratch my back.
My brain feels weird because you're yellow, but you're friendly, so I keep thinking that's the enemy because I have yellow.
Just in time. Thanks.
I didn't like the double dash here, but you went to your teammates, so it's not terrible, right? I think it's fair. That's nice, a little bit of weaving.
Feeling fantastic.
On the swell.
You're ready for action.
Very early ultimate.
See, I'm fucking helpful. I'll patch
You
you
need
up.
to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
That didn't end up biting you, but I think it might be worth mentioning. And you can come after me if you think it's nitpicky. I feel like you could have just climbed up here. You just wanted to get up on the height. Like again, this didn't come back to bite you. But you could easily just have climbed here, and then because you don't have your shift on cooldown. So like, let's say there was a flanker here, you would have been dead. Just a small thing. It's probably something we see coming back a lot. Just like being able to, you know, your double dash is really good. It's a good way to stay alive, but you can still run on walls. So like, you're better off having the dash ready to go.
Just in time. Thanks.
Didn't make a difference there,
You need
but
to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
what combos do you even have with this? I feel like you just kind of rock it with anyone. Yeah, you don't have like an insane combo with Rocket is just kind of there.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying. Not hurt me. You're welcome.
Better stop that vehicle!
I like the way you're progressively moving up, taking space here behind your tanks. I like the BRB. The heal spam is good. Okay, you can spam heals here. One of the great things about Rocket is that you can spam heals over range. When you were sitting here on your point, you could have been shooting rockets, the balls. You could have been shooting the balls. I can see my mouse. Could have been shooting the balls here, and they would have bounced here, I think. Like, you should just be constantly spamming. It's a little bit like with the Mantis. Just, you gotta up your APM. And in this case, there's nobody here. There's no reason not to do it. Other than your, what, is there a heal accuracy going down? I don't think that's a thing.
Yes.
And potentially Hulk could have survived here.
Armed and again.
Could have used a mind like yours. Am I invisible? Feeling fantastic.
I mean, you're lost this fight. I'm not gonna mention anything.
I'll patch you up. Armor patch here. Pay up.
You stuck them in their tracks!
That's fucking hurt.
Us against the world.
I do want to say, it's a bit weird because you don't have anyone to combo with, but you've had 2 ultimates worth of ultimates right now. I was thinking about it when you were like really pushed up. It's just like you had 1 minus, but if you would have popped your ultimate at like, and this is in retrospect, I was thinking it, but I wasn't like entirely sure because I don't play the hero that much, but you had the ult first of everyone. You built it super fast and you've been holding on to it for like 3 minutes. You would have had another one by now. Even if it's like suboptimal. Like just to win up, just to tip the scales in your favor. What is that, a 20% damage boost? That's not insignificant. You had a really close fight here when you were really pushed up. If you would have ulted there, maybe your teammates could have clutched up and killed the enemies. Instead, it kind of became a stalemate. They went back. You ran back to the point. You didn't heal your Hulk, and then you lost the fight there. So you could have, like, when you're snowballing, like, or when you're like in a winning position, it's just about keeping that snowball going for as much as possible, because it would cost them more to stop the snowball than it will cost you to continue the snowball in most cases. And especially when you have an ultimate that you build so fast, you might as well use it, especially because you don't have a real combo. You have a magic, you have a Black Panther, they can turn on a dime and make something happen. Strange can make something happen, Hulk can make something, like, you know, you don't have like, let's say Star-Lord or Punisher or something like that you, like, is a clear combo. Just use it to continue the winning brawls, would be my bet here with your ultimate.
Ready for action. See, I'm flocking.
And this is a full reset situation. You shouldn't be walking up here. Just go for a full reset.
Armor patch here.
This is really bad. This is really bad, I think.
Figurine? Okay. Someone scratch my back.
If you somehow turn this, that will not change my opinion that this was a bad decision.
That's me.
It's much better.
I'll patch you up.
You turn it by stand by it. 40%. That's even better. I'll look that up later. No, okay. This worked out. This was not a good reset here. It got very, like, they could have gone either way, and if they got like one more pick or your teammates didn't step up here, you would have lost. You would have lost that, and they would have lost like 30 seconds or something. Wait for the reset. It worked out in his favor, which was good, I guess. Maybe that's, you know, you had the vibe, you're the one playing, but that's from what I'm seeing. You could have just waited and then come out as 6 still. Come out as 6 as well. Sorry, my brain is fried today. This morning.
I am strengthened for battle.
There's still a chance to stop them!
Now I see them.
I wonder if you could just play even farther back. Do we have any Rocketeers in the chat? I feel like he could play even, he doesn't even have to play there. All he's doing is, if he's just heal botting, he might as well just be like all the way in the back. He could have been here the whole time, and he wouldn't have to dash out of the way. Invis Woman has to be closer because she has a shorter range and a like wider kit. But you as a rocket, like just
Anyone willing to help?
sit back and plant the heals. Obviously, don't sit too far back. You're gonna get dove, and then you just dash back into team if necessary. But you're a little bit you were a little bit forward there.
Here comes Rocket again. Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
Feeling fantastic.
Yeah. Hopefully, this doesn't make you guys lose confidence in my. I'm just giving you guys the honest take. I don't play the hero that much, but I can see when something is wrong. I will mention it.
My good
Anyone
knees for
willing
the
to
day.
help?
You're welcome.
Feeling fantastic.
I think pre-healing here is smart, right? Because you get the balls will just come up. Something I've done a few times I play Rocket, and I don't know if I might be overcooking it, but that's like you're kind of spamming the balls here. I think if we jump back here a little bit, give this a try. Instead of just spamming your balls, think a little bit ahead. Dude, I used to have Epic Pen. Do I still have that? Ooh, I do. That's perfect. From like years ago. Dude, I really need to reinstall my PC. Okay, hold on, guys. This is a coaching gameplay right here. Oh yeah. Make it red? Why is it pink? Nobody wants it to be pink. Shitty red. Okay. What you could be doing is you like instead of just putting your balls to just go straight. Like it's good to do this because it gives them heals. But if you know you're fine, something you can occasionally do, and you could have potentially done it here, is put your balls on walls a little bit. This is something I'd have to play a ton of Rocket to tell you exactly where you can do it. But you want your balls just to be like in this area. By putting shooting this way, they're gonna bounce into their spawn and be useless. But if you bounce them on this wall here, they would bounce like this and like back there. Or if you bounce them here, they bounce like this. And I don't know the angle exactly. The point is you want them to keep bouncing in this area as it will be like a passive heal, rather than just flying straight out into the open. Just something to be mindful of when you do shoot your balls. How do we get coaching? Very simple. You become a Twitch sub or a YouTube member or a Patreon sub at patreon.com/Ottr, which has plenty of other benefits. And then there will be a link for a form where you can submit your name or even a VOD ID, which we then we pull up on the stream and we give you coaching. We'll do at least one VOD ID, one VOD per person. We'll kind of feel it out.
Feeling fantastic.
I usually have a lot of things to say, so we'll have to make adjustments. This is your first ultimate, I believe, in 6 minutes.
This is real firepower.
Also, I have not seen you use your passive. Oh, okay, there it is.
On our way with the steps go fast.
I'll patch you up.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop
Again, use 8 PM.
them.
Enemy in front of us.
I was in trouble.
I like this again. You're pre-firing, like you're just putting heals deep, like where the flankers are. You probably, especially when you have an invisible woman, like she can't really reach the flankers. That's very valuable. Let's see how easy you guys won this fight with the damage boost. It's really good.
I'll patch you up.
Always better than nothing.
Better stop that vehicle.
Okay, literally perfect example of what I was talking about. Look at where these balls are going. Oh my god, why does it keep disappearing my mouse? That's annoying. Look where these balls are going. Okay, your enemies are here. Sorry, teammates, sorry, it's yellow. The balls are hitting back here, and then they're bouncing like here, and I don't know, going into fuck all nowhere. I don't even know where they're going.
You're welcome.
These are doing nothing. Actually, going right back to you. That one is at least. Now, these are better, but just try to be mindful. I think, honestly, just by adjusting the angles of your balls, you'll have a way higher, like, average heal rate, I think. Especially when you're sitting back. Just do a little bit of math in your head, a little bit of geometry. You're gonna start healing so many more teammates.
Dangerous. Again. Maximum ult.
Okay, that was like a very slow reaction on that. Maybe nitpicky. You knew that was gonna happen, or I hope you would knew. I hope you would know that was gonna happen.
Shields up.
Maybe I should start telling you guys what I'm thinking so it doesn't seem like I'm just doing 2020 hindsight. All of your teammates are inside of the ultimate. Every single one. Except you. So he's gonna go for you. Also, again, don't run away from your team. Just dash into the ultimate. You're fine. I love doing these VOD reviews because I always want to say like there's nothing I can give, and then we always do them, and I feel like, you know what? Yeah, we actually have some feedback. This is pretty smart protecting it. Maybe you should have pinged him as well. Could have helped. It helps a lot with blind teammates. Why did I give up in the finals? Got from a final year of med school because of your vids on the finals. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. I've been on the hope they went well for you. The game just didn't do well enough, and I couldn't continue with it.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! You're ready for action!
Okay, have your ultimate. Magic, they gotta pick on you, magic ults. And you have a mini Hulk, so you could ult here. But it's a very bad fight. You passed, have it here, man. Congrats, dude.
This is real!
You went for the ultimate.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap. You're ready for action.
Not the worst decision to make. Not the worst decision to make. But there was a decision we had to make there. I think both would be valid. Only if you believe your teammates could turn it, which you did. I want to look it up right now, guys. You guys say it's 40%? I want to say it's 20. Put your bets in the chat. 20 or 40? I want to say 20. If it's 40, then that's insane. It is 40. Where did I get 20 from? I think I'm thinking of Mantis.
You're ready for action.
Oh, that's good, dude. You're using ultimate more here. And this is a 30-minute game.
I am strengthened.
Better stop that vehicle! Don't give them another inch!
Just how long did this go on for? How many rounds is that?
Anyone willing to help?
You're ready for action. Armed and
I think in general, what I'm seeing here is from watching your VOD, you should never, or rarely, avoid shooting rocket balls onto the floor. Because when you shoot on the floor, it's going to bounce upwards and it's going to floating around in the sky. Like, how is this helping anyone? Obviously, that guy is in the sky now, but most of the time there won't be. It's just like, be mindful of the angle. Thank you, Zach. It is 40. Yeah, use it 40. You guys were right at the end of the day.
for the day. Don't mind me. I'm just dying. You're welcome.
Okay.
Shields up!
So I have some pretty valuable notes here. For now, let's see how defense goes. Normally these would not be as long on each person. I think now we're doing 2 VODs because we didn't have any submissions. For future VODs, we'll probably do like, we'll see, less.
The current score is 0-2-3.
What did it swap to? Okay. Okay, we're on Luna here on the attack.
30 seconds before you attack.
Jeff, Luna. Oh, defense, sorry. I see what you're going for. Neymar could be good there too.
Are you a
Is he doing the
superhero?
Luna?
What can you do?
And you're defending. Not the
All you
worst
need to do
decision.
is capture the mission area. Got it?
I don't think that's welcoming to me.
I suck!
I am strengthened for battle.
That one hurt.
Always put your E on your... You have it in your flanker right now. So that's good, but do be considerate of your flyers as well, because flyers usually don't get the heals they need.
Thanks so much. A nice deep freeze. We're finding our...
I think your magic died, so you should have put your E on the Iron Man there. It would have been fine. Oh yeah, she did die.
Better look behind you.
Is that the worst position to be in ever, considering everything else?
Us against the world.
I think you can use a snowball more, just to mention. Maybe you're holding it for something, but you could use it more.
I am ready to put on
Not a bad
show.
ultimate.
I don't fear blood.
But now they have Luna Gap.
I am ready to put on a show.
Damage boost.
I suck.
Just for a second there.
Armed
Just a second there would have helped. When it landed.
A nice deep freeze.
This was just full reset. We mentioned it before, right? Like you're just running in mindlessly. You're gonna lose that. And now you have you and your support, you and Jeff. You guys have to go all the way back from spawn. Your teammates are what, like right here. And now it's like get really scuffed because they just get a ton of push for free while waiting for you guys to come back from spawn. This is the thing that this didn't work out this time, but it worked out when you were playing Rocket before with the respawner.
Just in time.
Then the situation was always different because more people were alive, and now it's just you and Jeff, so you're not gonna 2v6 anyways. Better off just backing off or waiting for one of your other teammates to show up and try to make something happen. But a Jeff and a Luna versus 6 won't make a difference.
Thanks.
Now we're back on the Mantis, and you have a new crosshair.
feeling sharp.
Interesting.
I don't think that's the welcoming committee.
Personally, I don't think Mantis was the solution to your problems here, because you have less heals now. You already had a Jeff, and now you have a Mantis and a Jeff. It's the same problem as a Rocket and Jeff. At least you have a defensive ultimate. Not the best one, but a defensive one, but it's still... I've noticed a lot of Luna players will move their Snowflake around instead of permanent loaded dive flanker. They'll utilize the bonus 20% heals it provides. I think it's situational. You can probably do both. I think there's something about how it stacks, which is a bit weird, but...
You're halfway there. Keep going.
The end is nigh.
Us against the world.
Don't turn back now. We are undefeatable.
I'm surprised you got away with that.
I am strengthened by the
Hey, it works.
I am ready to put on a show.
Armed and dead again!
Yeah,
Vehicle reached a checkpoint.
it wasn't that good of an ult. Like I said, surprised you got away with that, and then they punish it by using just ult stacking against you afterwards.
Keep up the momentum. momentum.
It's a valiant effort.
My turn.
Shake it up.
I will crush them all.
I'm actually curious, what's Mantis' win rate? It's 54% now. That's surprising to me. Mantis is a 54% win rate. Looking at that guy's at 48, 47 even. That's crazy.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
A feast for my crows!
Okay.
Rainbow stands with you!
Put a spring in my step.
Maximum pulse!
I doubt any
Rest comps are really good. Well, there's a rest as I mean like Adam? Oh no, okay, yeah, I got it. Well, that would be Adam as well. That's why Star-Lord is... Got it. That makes sense.
Get that vehicle moving again.
But Adam has a lower. Adam has a... What's Adam at? Oh no, it's 52, you're right, yeah. Makes sense.
Turn up the light. No, not ever.
You're not healing that guy, he needed heals for a while there. There
Us
they come.
against the
But
world.
By the
tip for damage boost Magneto here. He got him, but it would have helped a lot. Shame team it was a Jeff, but I think Cloak could have got more value instead of Mantis. Absolutely. Cloak or Luna, absolutely. Mostly because you're working with, like, they're like, what do you call the flex supports in Overwatch terms? They're not main supports. You have 2 flex supports, no main support. You're lacking that consistent healing that your teammates need. Yes, you have a defensive ultimate, which is good, but you don't have nearly the same consistent heal or even burst heal that the other heroes provide. Plus, since you swapped off the Luna, your Jeff is worse. He doesn't have the team up anymore. I don't think necessarily you're forced to play around what your Jeff is doing, but it helps. It's a worthy mention. Hero selection is a large part of the game, sadly.
that put a spring in my step. Yeah, I hold grudges.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Your Venom was a 5 here.
I doubt any hell will be able to hold.
That's better. At least based on what's
Maximum pulse!
excellently inspired here, it looks like. And this Hela is eating you guys alive.
Only 60 seconds left. I am here. So close. This is your big chance.
Hell unleashed!
Yeah, that sucks.
Armed and
Probably gonna survive that.
dangerous.
Yeah. Based on his player's positioning and the user to cooldown usage, Invisible Woman might be worth learning. Oh yeah, like you're basically positioning like an Invisible Woman, if I want to say. Yeah, both on Rocket and Mantis, you've been... I mean, I guess in this on Mantis, the second part here, you kind of are positioned pretty conservatively, which isn't terrible. to a certain extent, yeah, Invisible could have been better. Where is he? Alright, you're a little bit too far ahead. One small tip for Luna, by the way, that I've found myself doing is I shoot until I have to reload, and then what I do is I actually use my shift if I need even more health. More heals, instead of reloading.
Thanks so much.
It's a tiny combo that stops someone from dying after you have to reload. I get no snowflake up on anyone. You're removing a ton of valuable heals. And especially when you're the only... Oh, you have a cloak now as well, instead of the Jeff, which is good, but... Yep, that was a good call. I'm trying to think, like, that was a hard decision you have to make. Am I gonna go left or right here? Your support was right next to each other. If you guys would have sustained each other, maybe you would have survived. But I'm not sure. I don't think actually... No, he would have DPS, so you were cooked. But you got the bubble here. So you could probably have turned and helped the cloak and you could have sustained it together. Instead, you kind of just walked off and got completely detached from your team. And then you both died. Maybe nitpicky. Obviously, your teammates weren't anywhere near you guys, but... Sometimes, you know, sometimes it's just gonna be the two supports. You gotta help each other out. Oh, that's perfect. You gotta... Wait, no, never mind. Still no E. You have not used your E this game at all. Or this round. You used it last defense.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Us against the world.
I find it funny you're doing some of the things I'm thinking I would do when I was playing. Even though it's not necessarily always the best idea. I think going for the freeze here, like, go for the Hail Mary. I do think though you still don't have an E in a teammate, and a lot of your teammates need healing. So your focus is a bit weird here. The repositioning wasn't necessarily terrible, but it did open a window where none of your teammates would get healing. Now you're -1, you're even, are you? No, you're actually, yeah, you're even now. So they're down a healer. But you're disconnected from your team. They're on the left and the right. Everyone's just split here. This is chaos. Like, you need a full reset here. Either you need to like call it or just back off at this point. Don't let us fall apart. This is not it. This is not the decision. Oh no. Okay, well at least you didn't die to that, but. Imagine if you had a Luna ult right there. Imagine if you had a Luna ult right there when he popped his Hela ult. Instead of just standing on it. Well, you got 12 seconds of invincibility for you and your teammates, and you give it to yourself and your... what's his face? The Strange. Sure, it's good to not let them get mileage, but sometimes you have to make a decision, or like push. But sometimes you gotta make that call. Do you want him to push? Or do you want him to, like, end? Because you open up the chance for him to end this now, because it costs you so much losing a defensive ultimate. Also, your cloak hasn't ulted, which I think is bad, but you also didn't have a full fight there. At the start, maybe, but on the second point, after that.
To put on a show!
I unleash the Vishanti's power! The true sorcerer supreme!
A nice deep freeze. Us against the world! Vehicle reached the checkpoint.
Oh, he's have a new ult soon. Now he's just a backup. He's giving him the space to minus, right? Oh wait, yeah, you were minus. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, Strange's not even there. You're frontlining as a Luna. If you want to get your ult here, again, you're not really full. You're not a full team here, but if you want to get your ult here, you could have asked your tanks just frontline a little bit, take damage, and you can like heal off of them or something like that. But frontlining here is risky. You can die for it very easily. All you guys should do is been far back to begin with, though. Like, you guys are having a hard time, but I'm seeing a lot of desperation plays. But like just with a little bit of coordination, a little bit of like more focus, maybe you didn't have to do that. Maybe you didn't have to be playing from behind. Like you're not playing to win, you're playing not to lose. Which is a great saying.
I like the cold. I'm hurt.
I'm not writing any notes, but I said what you need to. Yeah, just
6,
full reset more.
3.
Cut
Time
your
to switch
losses,
things,
use your
including which
E
side
more
you're
on Luna. And then the last attack.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
We should add comments to the form, I think. But if you guys, if you want your stuff reviewed, check out the page on the Ottr, or you can become a YouTube member or a Twitch subscriber. And then we have a channel on my Discord or on the YouTube page or on the Patreon page where you guys can submit a VOD for me to review it. Keep in mind that I'm going to add a thing to the forum. I'm actually going to do that now. Where you can basically like add a comment like, yeah, you know, why did we lose this, or why do you think you lost this? Because it can make for some fun comment to like break it down. Let's see. There, I updated the form.
I'm hurt.
Oh, you're just AFK here for...
Healing supplies.
There we go. I don't know if you guys are trying to figure out what heroes to play. But that's not helping. You would have had a better chance if you weren't AFK. That's my input on the attack here. You could be spamming heals even when you're running up here. You're just DPSing. Your mental is fucking chalked here, man. I'm not gonna watch the rest of this. Well, you got the notes there. Again. Can I send this somehow? Take a screenshot if you would like. I'm gonna go over them. Maybe I should make a folder of these. I'll figure it out. Maybe we'll start putting those on the Patreon as well. Moving on. That was Mathens. I hope this was insightful for you. Again, in general, it's a lot of macro missing, but I give you some examples from the gameplay. For Luna, you need to use your abilities more in general, especially your E. In general, for all heroes you play, your APM is a bit low. You gotta work on just using your abilities more. Try to get more familiar with the heroes, what they do, how your cooldowns feel, and you'll get more results. Sure, your teammates did some poor decisions, but a lot of poor decisions fell on you where you could have done things better as well. One day I'll partake in the submissions. For now, I'll just drink my guacamole gamer farts. Hell yeah, Perpetual. Did you get your package? Like, I saw someone else ordered a bunch more. The raccoon. It's a raccoon. Use code Ottr, gamersubs 10% off. It's delicious and makes you play better, and that's not even a lie. But now we have another submission from G Mista. Here, it's a replay ID. So I asked why we lost. Are you still in the chat, G Mista? If so, please tell me if you would like to say, like, why do you think you lost this game? And, you know, we can have that in mind in the back of our head when we get into it. I do think that... Wait, what was this again? Favorites... Ooh. Okay. We got some Winter Soldier gameplay. Alright, this is gonna... He 28 kills, 26k damage, the most damage in the game, 42 KOs. Alright. Now, I would love to hear what reason he's gonna say. I have a feeling he's gonna say it was his team's fault. So let's find out. Let's find out. And this is in plat. I should probably add the rank somewhere.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Gee, missed, I was like F9. Is you Waffler? Okay, guys, give me 1 second now. I gotta get up. Alright, sorry about that. I'm on controller PC, by the way. How many submissions can you make if you do sub? I think it depends on how long they take. We just spent an hour on Mathens, but it will not take an hour. I would imagine it'll probably take like 10 to 30 minutes, depending on how long the games are. That's how much I have to say. I was thinking about the stream for like 4 hours today. So we got 3 more hours. We have no one else in the queue, actually, so you're free to... If you submit something now, we'll 100% go over it today. And if we do, for some reason, not end up having the time, we'll just go again next weekend. We're gonna do this once a week, at least.
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Okay, so, out the gate. Shiva support, Mantis, Loki, Raccoon. Punisher, Winslow Strange. The only thing that sucks with this comp is like you don't really have would be nice to have like a defensive. I don't see what the... Oh, you don't have bans. But that's not up to you. You can't really decide that, so I'm not gonna put that on you. But that would have helped, I think. You're on controller PC. It's weird it doesn't show. Oh, it does. It's just a bit scoped. I see now.
Who will help?
Well, that's my #1 tip. Probably learn MNK. Let's see what you make happen here. That guy's frontlining for no reason. Yep, that's the right call. Continue putting damage down. You had a hook. Oh. Put that down. That's just a mechanical error. I'll try to avoid mentioning mechanical errors because it's like, you'll get better at it, just keep doing it. We would have had him if like just did a range a bit better. Okay. That would have been a free kill if you did the hook combo. This would have been an opening for you right there. if you hook them and then just walk to the side and dash them because you had your dash up, they get like pushed in really deep, and you know your teammates help you kill them. Now you just walked it off. Like this guy has a lot of there's a lot of things that makes Winter Soldier really good, but that's one of the main things. That combo, just hook and punch him into your teammates, and they should die. And that really split the difference there. You want to hook more often than you're doing in general. And you want to get that combo. And work on hitting your shots. I'm not good at it either, but work on hitting the shots because you have free shots afterwards as well. The great part of this game is you want to just hit shots with him. Sorry, you want to hit shots. I like to shoot in general a lot, but this guy you want to use your abilities more. The hook is like should be a free kill. Hook combo is almost certainly a free kill. You can do E into hook combo, then they can't walk out. They're easier to hook and they can't really walk out of it. And you can hook combo into an E. With E, I mean your red ball, because then they walk slower. They can't get out of it after the hook. You do need to work on your mechanics. It's good. It's something that's hard for me to tell you guys. Like, obviously, everyone always needs to work on their mechanics. I need to work on my mechanics. But it is if it's a clear thing, it's worth mentioning. I think if it's a clear like problem. But this is not even necessarily mechanics. You're just not doing the combo.
Bring on the chaos.
You could have ulted to secure the kill before. Now this one can be relayed. You probably noticed. Yep, you can just keep killing the clones. Very nice. That is working out perfectly for you. Okay. You can't hook Punisher. He's unstunnable during his ult. Now you know. This is good overall. He's cleaning up. You're not overcommitting. You could reset off the Loki here. You actually got to reset anyways. Never forget that. Perfect. Oh, he's clip farming. A little bit greedy on the last one there, but it's fine. There's the combo. You know the combo. You just didn't do it. And then you could have eaten him here. But you got it. It's fine. Something I do in this situation is I like to E here because you just hit like a big cleave. So solving down, does damage, gives all charge. Why not, right? Could have done a bit earlier. That was a nice shot. Right in the groin. I feel like you can use abilities of cooldown and gives you bonus health, but I feel like or to get the reload. But in this case, you could have just held on to it because I believe I forgot if it's your dash or your hook. I think your hook has a way longer cooldown than your dash. You can use like 2 dashes for one hook, I think, or the other way around. Either way, if you have one up, you might as well wait for the other. If it's like a few seconds off, which that was. In that case, you got no value out of the hook because they were out of range. You wouldn't have gotten anyone anyways. Nice. Like, if they're not punishing, you might as well take it. I'm surprised that you got to do that. They're just walking away. Well, that is ambitious. Okay, so they've, I believe they swapped, right? They did. Okay, let's see what happens. If you could probably try to, like, just protect your backline here, because they're gonna want to dive them. We'll see how they play, though. It's gonna be harder for you to hook, because you don't have, like, a free penny to hook anymore. You could, if you're feeling like really big balls, they have all their Loki clones out. You could ult in if you want to. Now, you don't know what ults they have. Obviously, we can see that they have the Loki ult out, so they could ult Loki CD, but you could Loki ult on the Lokis, and then that will probably pop their defensive if they have one, and then just keep ulting the Lokis ideally to bait it out. But it depends if you feel like you have space or not. This was a bit of a difficult situation, but it's worth mentioning. I'm burning a lot, that's a reset. I'm sure the reset will come in any second now. Dude, people do this in Celestial too, but it's something you gotta work on. Something everyone's gotta work on in general. You gotta get it. When a fight is lost, you gotta reset. Stop fighting for like another minute. You're just wasting time.
Your god is suffering.
I'm wounded. Who will help?
And I have 6 ults. It's a good dodge on Mag ult. Oh yeah, it was. You know the combo, man. I'm gonna stop mentioning though. This one you can kite.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
Our enemies are
You could have tried to turn it here because you did get him low enough. They didn't have the Loki rune, but I feel like the thing is like this hero is very much all in. So sometimes with Winter Soldier, you just gotta like realize that, okay, you know what, I can win here. You just gotta be, you know your abilities, be aware of how well you can play, and be confident that you can make it happen. You just gotta turn the fight. There was an opening to turn it there. With, you just ult on the Punisher. He was low enough for one shot. You could have made it happen. But you might want to play it safe, that's fine. But all of your team has wanted to play it safe, and they still have, you have 5 ults. You had 5 ults for like 2 minutes now, right? Or something. They only have 1. They use their ultimates, you don't. And I have a feeling eventually all 5 of you are gonna use it at the same time. Because that's usually how this plays out.
beware behind you.
That was nice.
Shake it up.
Ready to do some damage.
Just stop them in their tracks.
Okay. This is one of the most common mistakes I see on Winter Soldier. You are opening with your ultimate. Not only are they opening with your ultimate, but the enemies have... You did it on a hero with a void ability. You did it on a cloak and dagger. If you did it on a Loki, they could have ruined. You did it on a Adam, they would have bonded, right? When you open with your ultimate, 90% of the time, it's not gonna end up leading to anything because they're just gonna use their defensive ability of getting away. And even if they don't use the defensive ability, you still have to deal an additional like 100 or even more health to actually kill them. He just walked it off now. Or if they get healed up, like, a million things could happen that stops you from actually getting some value out of it. What you could have done is you could have just poked him a little bit till he's low enough and then jumped in with your ultimate. You could have hooked him, you could use their abilities or anything else. But now you're just standing there with your dick in your hand.
Us against the world.
Let's see. Winter Soldier. Don't open with ult. Also, quick tip for Winter Soldier. Open with ult, highest chance to get countered. Exactly. That's it. That's the shorter way to say it. Quick note here. This is something I've seen people do in higher ranks. When Cloak and Dagger ults, as a Winter Soldier, just stand to the side and hook them after ult is finished. They will pull them out of the healing field and you can kill them and counter them easily. I feel like there's so many counters to the Cloak and Dagger ult at this point, which is why their win rate is like 47% or something. There's just so many counters and everyone seems to know about them by now. That could have been a nice hook, but it's fine. You did get a pick and an opening on the guy now. And yeah, use free ultimates now. See what happens. You're putting decent pressure on him here, so... Ooh, we are a little bit out. You're very far ahead of your tank. I can't see... Wait, can I get like aerial view here without having to... We're gonna be so good at this by the end of it. How do I get aerial view on this thing? Free camera, see? Oh! Oh, I love that. The production value, chat. Ooh, and we can look around. Yeah, you're... Oh my god. Dude, by like 5th stream of these is gonna be like a full fucking production. You're here. He's here. What's gonna happen now? I can already tell you. Never mind, you're in plat. They suck. You would have died there. Off-angling is usually fine, but this isn't really off-angling. You just walked into the angle of 5 people. Again, frontlining. I think maybe your Strange isn't playing like super hard here, but I do feel like you're very far up. It's very easy for you to get picked off like this. If you do an off-angle, you have this whole building up here. You could be walking up here and chill as well. Again, if you don't get punished, you might as well, but I do think there are better ways to play this. I like this. Right, like they're not even shooting. You might as well do it. It just bothers me to see it. Becoming a playing a extender like that would get you killed if this was higher elo. Exactly. Exactly. You're getting away with it now, and like when I smurf, you know, like when I play a new account, when I would do this all to GM or Celestial now, like I'm gonna do shit like this. I'm gonna play really far up because they're not punishing me for it. They're not shooting me. I might as well take the space if they're not contesting it. But it's a bad habit. I try to keep that in mind whenever I do these things, that I do things I will not get away with. And as I climb, I try to adjust. Sometimes I forget. It happens. It's a bad habit. You pick up on them. But this is a bad habit.
Still a chance to stop them.
It worked this time. It's worked in most cases. But eventually it's not going to work. Eventually you're going to run into someone who stops it. This was literally just mechanics stuff. I think you could have killed him for sure here. One thing I like doing when I'm playing against a Loki as a Winter Soldier is try to make sure that my ultimate also hits a clone when I use it. If I hit both a clone and a person and I fuck up the all-in on the person, then I can at least get the clone as well. And there are clones all over the place here, so potentially you could do that. Yeah, you got punished for it here now. Now you're far out. You're very frontline. I learned that the hard way even as Magneto. I went in too hard and paid for it. Yeah, because you don't have an escape as Magneto. You are very far out here. And yeah, this is literally just a punish for you being that far out. We saw the cause and we saw the effect. You fucked around and you found out, Chad. That's beautiful. Again, you do have to play pretty aggressive. You do have to be on top of them. You do have to be like decisive as a Winter Soldier. I think you should have ran back after you fucked that one up. You didn't run back. You stuck around. You didn't have your ult up. Everyone were healed up and knew where you were. You didn't have the element of surprise. You didn't have the pressure or the space. Just fuck out of there. Really, just walk back. Can you bother me? I don't know how to get out of Plaid. All you have to do is become a Patreon subscriber, a YouTube member, or a Twitch subscriber. And then there is a form, depending on which platform you use, where you can submit VODs. And we're going to VOD review until we hit 4 hours. Currently we have, I believe there's only one in the queue, which is this one. So if you just submit, we'll check yours out after. Yeah, Strange should have been taking space, absolutely. But I don't want to put, it's not really pertinent for me to say Strange should have taken space. Because we're not watching Strange, we're watching Winter Soldier. Absolutely, he should have been higher up. Absolutely, he should have been taking space. But he didn't. So, you know, what's... Are we gonna get called GG Punsy in here, right? To a certain extent, we just have to work with what we have. And you will have tanks that don't take space, and then you're gonna have to make that like work. Either you're gonna take the space yourself, and there's gonna be risks associated with it, or you just play around your tanks, which is safer, but you're gonna miss out on a lot of opportunities. That's a balancing act you have to play. In this case, it didn't work out, but I think you might have been even too far out, even if you had your tank with you.
Executioner!
Final 10 seconds.
Yeah, you just could not do much here. You didn't 1v6, man. It's your fault you lost that. Okay, let's check this out. Still on the Winter Soldier.
1.
So you had SVP, but like in that so far, I want to say that there was a lot of things you could have done better. There were a lot of things you could have done better, which we brought attention to, and hopefully... Yeah, pushing far is the biggest problem. If you don't get punished for it, you might as well do it. It's something people don't punish. Like, nobody punishes pushing too far. In the previous game, I think macro was a big issue. I felt like anyone wasn't too far pushed up. And I'm talking about the previous... I forgot his name right now. I'm such a terrible streamer. The previous game we reviewed, he was usually, like... He wasn't too far up. That wasn't his problem. But he did, like... He was committed a little bit too often. But it always comes back in one way, shape, or form. When people are too far out, or they commit when they shouldn't, or something like that. And this requires a lot of game sense to really know when you should and shouldn't. Thank you, Choba, for becoming a member. Yeah, Afonso, so you wrote the message, but you deleted it. I guess I answered your question. If you become a YouTube member, all you have to do is check out the YouTube membership. I made a post So on the post on the channel, there's like a post and a post on membership only one where you can there's a form you fill out where we ask for where you're subscribed. So I know for data your viewer your viewer username. So I can cross-reference it. The replay ID that you want me to check, and then a new thing we added is I want to hear why you think you lost the game or why you did poorly. Mostly because I'm curious to hear what your perspective is, and then I can tell you if you're wrong or right. I would love if somebody comes in and goes, "Yeah, my fucking Jeff player cost us the game," and then this guy goes 0 and 10 because he misses every shot. I want to see it. It'd be funny. When a woman walks in my bedroom, I throw up. Am I gay? I think that depends. I assume we're talking about your mother here, right? That's the only woman who ever goes into your bedroom. Then it's natural to throw up. I've seen her. I'd love to have you judge my Magneto play a lot of my learning curve from your vid. Absolutely, man. Yeah, if you submit it, I'm happy to check it out. It's fun to see. I just solely queued to Celestial. Do I have the right to be proud? Do you constitute Cell as being high rank within the context of rivals? I know you're VOD reviewing right now. Would love a second opinion. Well, Celestial 3 is like top 99%, right? I think right now. That's fair. I would say, I mean, at the end of the day, I think people should be proud of their own accomplishments, don't let anyone diminish. But personally, I would say, like, yeah. Celestial is like, you said you were Apex. Yeah, Celestial has to be like Diamond and Apex, right? Top 99%. And then you have Eternity as Master. It's higher than Master. It's weird because there's no difference between Diamond and Masters in Apex because that game is a joke of a ranked game. But that's a comparison I would draw, probably. Curious on where the form is to submit. If you're a Twitch subscriber, the form is on the Discord server. We have it's called Fishy Squad. If you're a Patreon subscriber, the form is on the Patreon. If you're a YouTube member, then the form is in the posts area on the profile. You all have to be as a member to see it. People compare themselves too much to the top players. Just be proud of what you do. Exactly. Absolutely. I constitute it as like Ascendant in Valorant. I haven't played Valorant, so I can't comment on that. I cannot. I do remember, like, in League of Legends, Diamond was top 1%, I believe, at one point. Which is crazy, because there's so many ranks above it. So, make of that what you will. Apex Ranked is a joke these days. Apex Ranked has been a joke every season except Season 1, maybe, and even then. And Season 13. Those were the only good seasons of Apex Ranked. After that, it turned into a joke. Oh, that's nice, Perpetual. Also, it helps a lot to have you guys in chat. This is awesome. We have the best community. Like, I'm VOD reviewing. I'm the guy in the hot seat. But you guys are coming with comments. You guys are coming with, like, it's awesome. You love to see it. Like, ultimately, there's all of you guys as well, right? Like, you're gonna have your own experience, your knowledge, another set of eyes. It's great to see. All right, let's continue to finish this one out so we can get some more VOD reviews in. So you guys get what you clicked for, and subscribers got what they paid for.
Much better. Good thing I was here.
I'm gonna have to redo this one because I was fixing the sheet.
Good thing I was here. No, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
Yeah, this guy's a free kill. Might as well take him, man.
Render me assistance.
Anyone willing to help?
How is it to play controller on PC? Do you feel like it holds you back? Guys. You were next to your tank here. I'm not even sure I can blame you for this one. Like, you were off angling. There was a risk to it, but I think you didn't full combo properly. I don't know if you could have though. I think you have to for heroes with like instant escapes. You have to just dash immediately. You can't walk around for them.
Feel vulnerable.
Submit a game. Excited to see what advice you got. Yeah, I saw you showed up, Choba. We'll check it out after this one. Curious to see what it is you. School of Ottr. Those are OG, dude.
That's what I need.
That was a very nice hook. These guys are real overextended for no reason. You guys could actually like up the pressure here, but it's a bit risky because their spawn is right there. Let's see what you guys end up doing.
Ready to do some damage.
Those guys decide to hold close. The only problem with holding what they're holding now is they're holding close, which can be good, but they're on low ground, so it's a bit awkward. Oh, okay, we should have just been far back. Yeah, Strange is far back too. I think the teammates should have followed him. Also, this is the perfect stream for me today. I want to do this every Sunday. But I've had like, yesterday we were supposed to stream, but I felt so off, so I took a day off. And then today I still feel kind of shitty, so this is awful. Awesome. This is perfect timing. It's a bit of a relaxed day. Yeah, it's impressive with like a aim assist. Absolutely, dude. That's also why I feel a bit like less like I don't want to comment too much on the mechanics of things because I do understand that is he's making it harder for himself playing on the controller on PC. I'm not super active in Twitch chat to stream stuff, but you, Moki, and Alb were some of the first AP's content creators to watch a lot of this. Good, dude. Yeah, you had the reset there. That's awesome. Now let's see what does a second go. There's no clones to hit there. What it was, it just didn't show up. Yeah, you have. That's exactly it. You use it as a backup. And then let's see what you do. You hit him again. Perfect. You just fucking keep at it. You have the one in the back as a backup. You even got to use it yourself. Very nice. Alright. That was a nice ult. That was literally how I explained how I thought about it, and you did it pretty much the same way, if not the exact same way I would think about it, so. Very good. Big, oh, that is a big hook. Combine that as well, that'd be even better, but it's still very good. It got you an opening. Good hook here, and it's you win the fight. Sweet. I have a feeling, if I'm gonna have a prediction chat, I have a feeling that we're gonna watch him hold this really well for the next few minutes, and then he's gonna overextend and die. And that's gonna cost him the game. But that is a great hook. I can feel it, dude. He's getting more confident. He's getting more confident every push. Every fight. You can see it. It's getting... Oh, okay, yeah, okay. What happened here? Wait, what? Okay, I just... got solo ulted. Okay, wait, what even happened? How did we lose this one? Let me watch this again. Loki got caught. Moon Knight ult. He gets solo ulted, which isn't the smart... Okay.
The god of thunder!
There's nothing you can do in that situation. I think you probably shouldn't have been on the point without your tank. But, yeah, you shouldn't have been on the point of your tank. This is a nuanced question. Do you get bonus ult charge based on how many enemies you hook? Well, it does more damage. So, yes. But I don't think it gives you an additional bonus other than that.
Castle went down. Our enemies are near.
Unless it's something like a hidden mechanic I don't know about.
Your god is suffering.
I'm new. How to get live VOD review. If you're a YouTube member, a Patreon subscriber, or Twitch subscriber, we have a form in the respective website. You can tell me which one you want to do. Where you can submit a VOD replay ID, along with your username and some other stuff. Where, you know, We'll just pick from a list and we'll go through them. These streams are gonna be 4 hours. We'll do as many as we have time for. And if we end up not having time, there's only one more in the queue right now. We'll just roll over it, and then we'll just do it then next week.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
There's also a great opportunity for you guys watching for free to join the Discord, discord.gg/Ottr. I really want to build this community. I've not really found a good way to do it, but I do think these regular VOD review days will help you guys probably find each other. You know, you can play with each other, you can chat and whatnot. It's a great place to be anyways.
What am I? Invisible?
I might have like a fever or something. I think that's what's going on.
Help, friends.
I feel like this hook was on purpose.
Help, friends.
You kind of just did it. Or you were expecting him to dash in which case it was just a whiff. It's not giving me the option to become a member on YouTube. It might be because you're on, if you're on phone, it might not let you. I don't know if anyone in chat has had a problem. Where's your region? If that doesn't work, you can also become a Patreon subscriber. I believe it's the same cost. You also get early access to scripts, and you can watch my videos without ads. We upload the same video without ads for you guys to watch as well. I like that. Yep. Great ult. Small nitpick. It feels good to ult right after, but you don't have to ult right after. You have a few... I don't know how long the window is here, but you can hold on to it for a little while. You kind of just blind ulted here. Like, you could have taken a second look around and decided what to do next. 1 year of follow age, you'd love to see it. And 5 months even. I will not be able to give you tips based on... Okay, so since you're a controller, I will say that you have to keep in mind that obviously, like, mechanical tips might be a bit questionable. But... there you go, and figured it out at least. Alright, and then the link will be in your post. 8 seconds, yeah. So you don't have to pop it immediately. You know, take it over a second for it. Like, again, because you don't want to open with the ult, right? Never open with the ult. Unless you absolutely have to, or you're like super confident, like you're gonna die in the next few seconds, because there's a million things that could go wrong, and then you just stand there with your dick in your hand. You don't want to do that. That was nice.
Guys like this make it hard for me to get my
Get
job
that vehicle
done.
moving again.
Okay, off angling here, taking a duel, not working out in your favor. I just joined a mobile. Okay, you did a mobile. Okay. Oh, you did. Thank you, Raccoon. I just didn't play the alert.
That's what I need.
Raccoon's sipping on that GamerSupps code Ottr for 10% off. That's a great hook. Does it lead to anything? And a combo. All right, how do you counter this? It sucks that you don't get the. That you guys didn't get the kill here, but let's see what happens. There we go, Fonzie. Thank you so much, man, for tier 1. Figured it out.
The moon.
I want to rewatch that one. Fonzie, connect your Discord account to your Twitch, and then you have access to that. You get a role on the Discord that has the link for the forum where you can submit your VOD. Okay. I'm trying to see like what could have done here, except predicted that was gonna happen. There's a lot of ults being thrown out here. You're kind of frontlining. That was their Loki as well. Yeah, you could have hooked him. Actually, couldn't have because it was on cooldown. Oh no, actually no, you did react to him. You're just a little bit too late. Never mind. Never mind. You did just react faster at that point. You saw him coming. You reacted. You tried to hook. It didn't work out. Like at that point, I don't know how much I can add except be faster. Okay. Let's see. Good hook. Ult. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. Alright, that's some Chad gameplay. He doesn't need it. That it.
And dangerous. Again.
You know what? That's fine. That's fine. At this point, you didn't need it anymore. You could have just gone without ulting, and you would have had a next fight. Because this was one. There's just 2 of them left. You had an open, like at the start, you should have ulted, I think, because that would just guarantee you win the fight. You secure the pick on the 4, you win the fight. Now you're ulting when you don't need it at all, but you popped off, so you didn't need it. But now you're ulting when you don't need it, and now you're not gonna have it. Are you only body viewing games we lost? I can body view games you win. I think, however, that when I body view, the games where you can learn the most are the games where you lose, but you think you could not have done anything better. Like, this is your best game ever, and you still lost. Because then you already say that your ego's kind of removed from it, and I can focus on giving you the best advice possible, because you already think you did the best you could. And then it'll be, like, obvious to see, like, especially because you'll be confident of your ability in that game. Then I'll know you won't say like, oh yeah, well, I just played bad there. Like, you'll be like, yeah, I played perfect, we still lost.
3 in a row.
Should have held on to it. I got greedy seeing the Loki clones. Yeah.
Behold the god of thunder!
Now, whether that cost you the game, we'll see or not, but it's a very, very greedy ult. I actually don't even know if you won or lost this, we'll see. Very good opening. Oh man. Okay, mistake here. Which you can't control because we're healing you, but never hook with that little health. Make sure you have full health, you would have killed him.
The moon haunts you.
Well, I ended up being right. My prediction, technically. He got too greedy.
Unwilling to help?
So this plays out here. And now it's kind of falling apart. Just frontlining as Bucky, and then you lose. Okay. So again, Mathens, that was the wrong. Yeah, don't open with the ult. I think you'd know this mostly, but you did it a few times. You're gonna mention it. Learn the hook combo. You didn't know the hook combo. You didn't use it enough. Be more mindful of your positioning. You frontlined a lot. You got very greedy a lot. I think having big balls as Bucky is good because like you need balls to make this hero work. It's an all-in hero. But you need more brains, you know, right? Like you need more brains than brawn sometimes. I submitted a VOD review on the YouTube forum. Can you review mine after this game? We're going by first come first serve basis. We currently have 1 before you, but you are the one after that. Yes, if you are you Uguay Zen? I don't know if that's you. Must be because it's only free. Only free submitted. Your viewer username needs to be like your YouTube username, your Twitch username, something like that. I won't know for sure always. But yeah, any questions? That is you. Okay. So after Choi Boy, we'll watch you. And if it's too late for you, you can't watch now. You know, you can always come back into the VOD worst case. But obviously, I prefer to have you. Okay. Midtown. Choi Boy. You got a GM game? I don't know who he is. I should ask for the in-game name as well.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
I do the right thing unless the wrong thing is more fun.
Why do they hide the names in a
Battle
replay?
starts in 5.
That's annoying.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, I don't know who you are, Choi Boy. Are you in? Are you still in the chat? Otherwise, we're gonna have to watch Ants ahead of you. Okay, I need to add a thing in the form. We found it now. I'm gonna. Pick box. Yo. It's raccoon. Then you're Schmitty. Okay, sweet. I'm gonna add, so viewer username. What's your in-game username? There, updated it. This is the first time, so there's gonna be some growing pains, but alright, let's check out Choi Boy here, who's the second guy in line, and then we have Ant, Uguay-san, and Raccoon Randall, who I assume is gonna be on the rocket. The name's only hidden temporarily, yes, but it's not helping me here at all. You are Schmitty. You're the hidden guy. 7.
Hit it, check one.
Sweet.
Now,
And this is on the thing. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, because we did a guide on the thing, so I actually feel like I can say something.
might be a good time to stop them.
Some of these heroes, I do feel like, oh yeah, I don't know shit. I know how the game flows, but I haven't played them that much. This guy I do.
The battle starts in 5,
Even did the guide recently.
3, 2.
You're solo tanking, you have a Mantis, you have a Luna, you have flanker teammates, triple support and flanker teammates even. How about in yap too hard, why I think you'll lose? No, we'll see. You didn't add, well, I would love to hear where you think you lost games, by the way. Troy did actually write, make sure to write that down, guys. Don't put up, if you have any reason, then that would help me a lot in doing this. I think I played too aggressively when my healers needed peel. Okay, let's check it out. You are solo tanking, so you always have to do one or the other. But let's check out what happened.
We need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Punisher's aiming for Alex.
Oh, you have a Magnum. I'll hold again. So you got an opening here. Right click.
Behind you.
You could have eaten back earlier. It's nitpicking. Oh man, is this how it feels like to watch me? Yeah, this is good. Keep the tempo up. Decent turn. Very tiny thing I noticed myself, dude, that I'm gonna mention to you. This is situational. When you do this charge, you're gonna slam at the end. Try to steer it so your slam is LOS to your healers. It's a little bit out of LOS now, so you're gonna take damage and not get healed. If you did it here, you'd have full health. Just a tiny thing. Less damage but more health. It's an active decision, but think about it. You should probably E back to go back, but a right click works here too. What I would do here probably is you could just play the wall more because you don't have a shield. Play the wall and just right click poke. You get 50 bonus health, and then you know you deal damage. Yeah, now they do the team up with Punisher, so it's smart not to chal him because he will kill you. Okay, will you chal him now? I just want to just a reset, just go back. Now you guys should probably walk on the right side. If I would make the call here, I'd walk like where the Star-Lord is right now. Where he is walking from high ground here. You already pushed the point up. You don't have to walk out for a choke here, technically. And you're the tank, so if you would walk, they would probably follow. I'm not entirely sure what you're going for here, but it's not working. The teammates got caught. This is a full reset again.
Attacking from behind.
So maybe respawns. Okay.
The moon haunts you. Let's rumble.
Try and hurt me now.
There's such a large gap between you and the enemy team. It hurts to watch because you're useless when you're this far away. You also have no cooldowns, but it's like you're standing in the open and just kind of like a Strange could maybe be here, but not a. Yeah, it's better now they're on the right side. Okay, this is a perfect example of what I mentioned about guide. Now E is on cooldown because he used it for no reason, but it would have been perfect to have an E here because it would have saved him. It worked out in your favor. This is nice at jumping in with him. I get so that's a word. Claustrophobic watching some of you guys play. I feel like, I don't know. I keep feeling like I'm missing the bigger picture because I want to look around more, but I can't because I'm watching your POV. Look around more. That's an advice I can give to all of you guys that have been playing so far. Or watching, reviewing. This is good. This is good.
There's still a chance to stop them.
I would like to see a magic guide in due time. It's gonna be hard because it's like the opposite of the way I play the game. But eventually, absolutely.
Be an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Help. So
In due time, we'll have all the heroes covered. And I think once we've done one of them, the others will be easier. Yeah, you might as well just play the corner here. There's no point in pushing up too hard. Now you got the point. Now you can. Yep, play the wall. Exactly. Right click, poke. The hell that's kind of fucking you here. You could have ulted here. And you still can. Let's see. You could walk in with charge and ult right now. Your teammates are really close, so you could ult and then... Okay, that's what you do. You are charging. You're going back. It's good supportive damage. Bit of an unnecessary ult there. The fight was already won. Okay, now stay on that wall. Don't walk back. Just, you go play that wall right now. Because the point's gonna be pushed up and your team is gonna be here. You're gonna have the spaces for free. You might as well take it. It's all green space, as I like to think of it. This is what when I think about space. Yeah, it's good that you're up ahead. Okay, maybe you just want to make sure your team is there. Perfect. There you go. You're taking the wall. Great. Bit of a slow decision, but you did come around to the right call eventually. That's great. Love to see it.
There's still a chance to stop them.
I'm debating whether you should charge here. Probably not. But you could probably. Okay, nice. Poke the right click. Yeah, kill this guy who's overextended. Good call. Yeah, just clean up. This is fine. You can go take space.
They hit a checkpoint.
Great.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
What are you hearing? Oh, okay, that's what I heard. I don't know if this... Okay, you don't see it in the bot. I didn't know that.
Stop that vehicle.
I like this. You don't walk back to the point. I like that. Small thing. You're not doing it. Love to see it. Actually, it's not even a small thing. It's a massive thing that you're not doing that. A plat player probably would walk back to the point here. Yeah, you can probably put pressure on the backline here pretty easily. Like you're using wall to turn here.
A nice deep freeze.
I feel like I'm not playing right now, so I couldn't tell you. But I do feel like for your, in general, what I'm seeing for your thing is you're very conservative. Like, you could run through the enemy team, get a little 6-man knock up and go back, and you're not gonna die. I feel like you you put your toe in and then go back. And you even have your E, so you could just E back to your teammate. Your tank is right here, your Magneto is within range to E back to him most of the time. Like, you're doing well so far, but you could have a much higher impact. You can build ult way faster. Like, when I play the thing, if I get a chance to, I could have, like, the most damage in the game. Because you just get away with so much. 700 health is a lot. Plus your right click, plus your shift. Like, in this case, you could have just ran through the enemy team, if anyone. Instead of, like, running back. Your call. I'm afraid my team isn't close enough for the E. That's something you just gotta know. You try to position yourself, you know more or less, like, the range of it. Like, what it feels like. I think the mag was close enough that time that you can E back. But you just keep that in mind when you do play. I think you have to walk in with charge here. Yeah, you do just that. You can ult. Turn and ult. Yes. Oh, that's gonna be perfect. Very nice. And then you turn around, you can get the rebound. Very nice. You can keep the pressure up because you're getting healed. Let's go weaving. I don't know what the hell your Star-Lord is doing. You actually couldn't get away with that. That's my bad also. For me, it also looked like you should be able to do that, but Star-Lord was just jerking off. Luna was dead. I actually got caught here. Did not have a support there. I thought you did. Yeah, then you just die. But you could have E'd here. Then again, it was a very fast decision to make. Sorry, because I'm not like... I have the thing in the top right. I was not looking at that at all. But when you're playing it, it feels different than when you're watching it. Alright, we got the Groots now. Done anything more of a thing? I think that was it for Thing, really. I don't feel like Star-Lord should have helped you there, because he was right next to you. He could have helped you shoot. But like overall, I think they're just very conservative with the pushes. And now it sucks, because you died the time you were like actually aggressive. And that's just because you did it when your teammates were down. Okay, let's see here. So there's a lot of things you can play with Groot. I think there's a lot of it's an interesting choice. I'm not entirely sure why you picked Groot, but and I'm curious to hear why. But I feel like in general, like there's just a lot of skill expression with him, and you know I'll just give the best feedback that I can for this guy. I definitely feel like you could use your E. But I do this a lot. Just put your E somewhere where your E will hit him. Am I considering to go back to turn back Apex? Probably not. The game's very dead. Yeah, the E to cut off is pretty solid, but you can use the E. It doesn't have to be used to cut off space, line of sight. You can also use it as, because it gives bonus health to you and your teammates, which raises your effective health of the team by a lot. So you could have walked in and put this wall down, like here. Then that would cut off the line of sight if an enemy flanks here, but it would also give you guys additional bonus health, which is great. And also, you keep cutting off the line of sight for your Star-Lord. You felt like your backline needed more help? Then I assume you're playing with them now. But is it good? The thing is with Groot is he's a pretty good hero and has a good kit, but like you kind of want to have someone to combine it with. Namor or Moon Knight, then you just get a free win with the ultimate.
By the eye of Agamotto!
This kind of doesn't fit in your comp like insanely well. And these Hellas are getting crazy value for those Hella ults today.
A nice deep freeze.
That was a nice thing. I think you took the wall down. You just got him broken too. I was gonna say, you did say you felt like you're backlining needed more help, but I haven't seen you help them at all on this hero, even. You're still frontlining with him. You're playing the same way. Yeah, actually, you are playing the same way as the thing. You're taking a little bit of space, but I do feel like you're leaving a lot on the table. You can wall him here, it's gonna break it immediately. He's lost. 20 seconds. Might as well soft reset. See if they overextend, like you're doing now. You got an ult. You have no follow-up because of your comp.
Judge, jury, executioner!
What made you think that your backline needed more help? Was it just that you were dying in the front line? That's a good portal. Did they turn? Luna is doing overtime there. It's just not enough. What's the verdict, chat? Do I think the backline not getting help was a problem there? I wanna watch his back. You know what they say? Offense is the best defense. Like if you were theoretically, if you put more pressure on the enemy team, like let's say with the thing as I mentioned previously, that could have led to your backline not having as many issues because the enemy team doesn't have space. Like it's their fucking, they have Hela and Punisher. Like they're not walking forward ever. They never walk forward. They just sit back and shoot. So I don't really know how Groot, like Thing, you can't really play with your backline. You can give them like your E. Groot, same thing. Like they're getting plinked by their backline. It looks like to me is making the correct place but the wrong times. I feel like you should say it on the Thing. I didn't want to say that, but yeah, I think so too. The Thing or something else. Just needed to be more like assertive, like you said. Yeah, right place, wrong time. Just take space, make some space, put some pressure on enemy team. And maybe he's hesitating. He's not sure what works. But I think that when I play, I make a lot of weird plays. When you guys watch me, I make a lot of weird plays. That's because I'm limit testing. You should not be afraid to limit test. The only way to get better is to limit test. You put yourself in an awkward situation and you figure out, okay, what can I get away with? Oh, that works. Now I can do that next time. How can I get VOD reviewed? You have to be if you're a Patreon subscriber, you're a YouTube member, or a Twitch subscriber, then you can submit. We have a form where you can submit a VOD and we will VOD review it. Okay.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
What's the site to upload a VOD for Twitch? Can find it. I'm on my phone. On my Discord, we have to you have to connect your Twitch to your Discord. You'll get a role that's called Fishy Squad, and then you can subscribe using not subscribe. Then the link will be there in the channel. It pops up as soon as you have the role. It's automatic when you have connected them. Yeah. Schmitty. Okay, so now we got the mag. Let's watch this. Defense mag. I think they were dying before me, so I thought I could block more damage for the backline as Groot. That is definitely a decision. Clearly, it didn't work out. But at least I see why you did it. I see the logic you went for there. I don't think it makes enough of a difference, though, I think. You would probably block more damage, block more focus from their Hela Punisher by being Thing. Playing Thing into Hela Punisher is hard, and like you're gonna get fucking shredded, so maybe that's not even a play either. But Groot is probably not it. You could probably make it happen if you had like an additional Groot. Sorry, somebody you can combine it with, like a Moon Knight, like a Namor. Because then you can kill them at least. Just one shot them.
The battle starts in 5, 4.
All right, let's some mag. Let's watch some mag, dude.
2.
The comp is also weird, but like it's okay. They have the same comp. We have, yeah, it's different DPS. Squirrel Girl, Cellog. They're just walking in. Like, you're just folding. I think it's because there's no damage coming in. But you guys are gonna full health. You should be able to, like, be a bit more assertive, I feel like. Okay, no, now they do the turrets. Obviously, the turret will push you back. That's I think now I can pinpoint it, because that's what bothered me when I was watching The Thing. It really feels like they're just walking in on you and you're just folding behind and nothing is dying, which is hard to do like as a Thing. That's why I wanted to break formation as a Thing. I wanted you to charge more, and it's hard to do as a mag. You don't have that much damage. You need a DPS to get picks. But what you can do here is you just need to kill the supports. The supports are really far out. very common mistake people do, especially with the new mag. You kind of did it, but I haven't seen you do it again yet. Probably do it more. Very common mistake people do against mag, and I punish them constantly, and like, you know, on my main, so I turn at the top of 100, right? Is they step within your range. If they're within your left click range, you can full combo them now, this patch, right? These supports are within range, they're not even full health. If you just left click, right click, left click, you deal 250 or 275 plus damage, you will one-shot them in one combo, and they die. Like, you can keep plinking at the tanks, it will not make any meaningful damage, or you can one-shot a support that's way too far out. Or even the Hela. But this is good, you're walking up with the ult. It's a super annoying bug with the colors. However, tank is mag and we got him chosen. Yeah, probably a good idea to try to learn more heroes too.
You shall not be harmed. Your attacks are futile.
Okay. You don't have a lot of stamina, but if your time is right, you can save her. Where is your invisible woman? He's not even going for her, actually. Oh, he is. Yeah, you just cooked. That was immediate. It is 250. Thank you. Good to have my little encyclopedia here. Okay, and then you did this to counter it. Like, she did it properly. She double jumped. And you got no value out of it.
You cannot hurt me.
So in this fight so far, when the ultimates came out, everyone just whipped their dicks on the table. You just didn't have... your team just had the smaller dicks, but before that you could have been more assertive. You could potentially have secured picks. You had many opportunities to do so on the walk up here. All you did was kind of fold behind them. And in your lack of picks, the lack of assertiveness here made it so they just kind of walked in and got all of this. When all the ultimates come out, it's gonna come down to small individual plays, and all of them just went in their favor.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the
Oh man, I can't decide how I want to sit. I'm trying to like vibe, and we got the Anfro's chair, which is absolutely so nice to sit in. Cool Ottr, $200 off. But I can't decide if I want to like lean back or if I want to sit up straight. Ideally, I want to sit on my couch and just chill. Oh, that helps. All my muscles are killing me. I might have like the flu or something.
Watch me soar.
Good call to walk up here. I feel like the bubble was a bit of a forced bubble there on the Groot. I don't know if it'll end up biting you, but it would be nice to have it. Oh, that's nice ult. A little bit of a waste, but you know, it canceled the portal just to fuck him up. Okay, you guys are... This is not a good place to be. You should not be staying here for longer. Okay, you're realizing that you're walking back. Do you survive it? Yes, you do. Oh, that's a good bubble. Yeah, he's very extended. Can you save him? Probably should have shielded. Nitpicky. We tried to push him off for space and it didn't work out. Yeah, Cloak didn't have to ult there. But you're holding your E, I hope. You are. Good. Keep holding your E. Yeah, that's fine. The thing is, like, they had a pick, right? You're -1 still. You could have ulted into the Invis girl here, and you probably would have killed her. But if you're not sure, then this one is super late. I have a feeling you did what I do sometimes, where you're like, fuck, I should have ulted, and then you ult anyway, so try to salvage it. But it's like, it's over. You didn't look back a single time. That's also what's difficult for me. If you guys don't look around a lot, I won't know. It's hard for me to say you did the right or wrong decision. If you don't look around, I can certainly say you didn't make the right one. Because you didn't know. Even if it works out. That was a nice pick.
by the eye.
Did anybody even check in the stats mid-game during VOD review? No, I don't think so. Stats normally don't mean anything, so I don't know how they would help in a VOD review. That's a nice block. Okay, you have shield. You've been using your shield a lot, so you don't have none. Sometimes it's good to use it, like I've said it, right? You want to have about half ready. That's what I said in my guide. And if you had half, this could have been very useful now. Now it's going to do a lot of damage. Question is if it kills someone. If it kills one, you would have been cooked either way. He would have been cooked either way, I think, but better he kills Groot than your support here. You should have been shielding that. You do charge some ult off of him, so like if this was intentional, it's not terrible because now you get like heals. He obviously like his ult damage doesn't count for anything, but the heals of that damage does, so you get something out of it. It's not whether it was intentional or not. And if not, then you can learn something.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
My life force is exposed.
Backline damage. Yes, that's what you gotta do. New Magneto. You gotta do that more. That exact thing. They only have one support now. She did ult, but they only have one. They're literally in the perfect range for you to hit your shots here. And full combo. You can right click them. Unnecessary E. Does it come back to bite you? Yes, you lost your scroll girl.
I feel like myself again. You cannot hurt me.
I feel like Hela is smurfing, by the way. There's still things you could improve on, but she is smurfing, so. Nitpicky could have eaten him. That's just a slow reaction. It happens. You gotta weave your left clicks and right clicks more. Let's see. Like, it's good to shield your co-tank, but if they're not taking that much pressure, it's unnecessary. Use your right click more. Weave, left click, right click. You gotta weave them. You do the combo. You don't want to hold on to free rings for that long. You're standing here, you have free rings for like... You had free rings for a minute almost. You could have done this. You could have done like a full combo at this point. I assume you're holding it for something specific, but I'm not sure what. Who do you bubble there?
Feel like myself again.
You bubble yourself. I think you should have shielded here instead. If anything.
A little help, please. No worries.
There we go. See how easy it is. Free kill. Yep, take some space here. You can take more space. Feel free. They get high ground here. You want the high ground here. You're giving them the high ground just by staying here. They're minus. They can't contest it if they do the kind of throw. Psylocke has the right idea, but you're the tank, so
Get that vehicle moving.
yeah, you're standing on the point. You're just giving them. Like if they walk up, I'm gonna show you guys. So if they walk up here, can I go faster somehow? No, okay. Let's do a quick here, guys. Quick little. So because you don't push up, you just want to fight. You've had like a 5-10 seconds. You could have walked up. Psylocke did. You literally leave all of this area for nothing. Stupid notes go away, right? They have to walk all the way from spawn out of this here, and they have to walk. They can walk here, and they can walk here. But they have to walk. It takes a certain amount of time to do that, and it costs them nothing. But if you were sitting here on this high ground and shot at them, then they cannot walk like this, and they cannot walk like this. They have to stop here in the choke, and they take poke, they take pressure, and if they want to get up, they have to burn cooldowns, resources. They might have to like go around here, longer routes. They have to use ultimates, and if they use ultimates, you don't even have to commit to a fight. You can just be like, oh, you guys burn an ultimate? All right, fuck it. I'm just gonna walk back. You give up the space because you use ultimates, but because that's being proactive and taking space. But because you're sitting here on point, they get all of this for free. And as a tank, you're the one who leads the charge. You're the one who makes this happen. Psylocke tried to, didn't work out for her. And so you're on here, you're on low ground. They can walk up. They have an angle here, they have an angle here, they have an angle here, they have an angle here. They have angles everywhere. And you're like You just put yourself in a disadvantage because you're just not taking the space you should. And see, they take the high ground. Oh, they have high ground and high ground. Cost them nothing. They just walked up.
Much better.
And you're in a low ground spot here, trying to make this 1v6 happen. I do like that you're trying to get the pick there. It's just not working out. You're not using your shift enough. Here, could use it a little bit. Now it's coming out, but
By the eye of Agamotto.
they just kind of walked in there. Groot ult was good. This ult was unnecessary. Yeah, fuck that wall up.
Us against the world.
Do I have to say it? Yeah, we're coaching. I have to say it. If you hadn't used your ult there, you would have had it. That fight was won until they started stacking ults. Use the CD ult. You had your ult here, you would have killed her. I have a feeling they're gonna win this fight, aren't they?
Only 60 seconds left.
I feel like we need more people. Disappear!
You have to tell me once I already know. I'm just gonna say it because what type of coach would it be advice? Okay, now we got the thing coming out.
Clear the way!
Every time you use an ability, if it's an ultimate, for mag especially, when you use something, there's like opportunity cost because that means you can't use it the next time, and there's a lot of game sense that goes into it. But ultimately, you gotta set your own threshold in your head. Like, what's the minimum I want to be able to get out of this thing? And I think the higher the value is, the better. Like, I want to hold my shield. Obviously, I don't want to hold shield the whole game, but if I can hold my shield and not use it for a little bit of trickle damage, only use it when my teammate really needs it, that means I always have it when my teammate really needs it, and I'll get the most value. Again, it's a bit of a tightrope you have to walk there. The same with your ultimate. But like at way higher stakes, because it's your ultimate, it's not your E or shift. It's fighting for the prize, the good positioning, winning the fight, and then giving away the prize to the loser for free. Yeah.
Feel the pull!
I'm trying to think if you wanted to... I'm not sure if... I think you might have wanted to break this house here. It's easier to defend.
Tandy needs help.
I'll cover you. I feel no pain.
Best solo thing to use in ranked. Personally, I feel like it's mag, but it's probably not mag. I think it's very personal. Venom seems to be really good. Venom seems to be one of the best heroes to use in ranked, in solo queue ranked, for that matter. He just has like pick potential. He can make a lot of openings, self-sustain. I don't know what Chad thinks, but all right, this I like. This I like.
I have become
And he came back. Perfect. Beautiful. Just, yeah, playing the wall, punching. Stand on the point here, stopping them. He's putting pressure on. Great stuff. Great stuff.
Double KO.
That looks like it hurt.
Yeah, and then you hold him next to the choke here. The same thing, right? Like, because now they gotta walk up. This choke is brutal because they have to walk through this open area and in a choke, and you guys can just stand here and shoot at them, and they can't do anything. Your teammates are really far back there. You're doing the right thing standing here.
Get that
I
vehicle
feel like your teammates should have been farther out. They don't have to stand on the point. But I mean, it's maybe nitpicky. And, you know, you can't control that unless you ask them to go there. But you get a big ult here, that'd be huge. Maybe that's what you're calling. That's what it looks like you want to do. You want to do an ult here.
60 seconds left.
Teamwork.
Clear the way! Look out behind you!
Man! It was ult here. Maybe here. There it is. Could have shot, should have charged there, I think. Did you watch my thing guide? If you didn't, you should. You should have won that. If you do if you alter backline, you had an opportunity for a lot of opportunities. You alter backline, you do a combo, which is like, what is it? Right click, probably right click in this case because you have a lot of focus. Right click, shift, instant slam, and then right click, left click, and they die. You kill the tank supports. They can't do shit. It's unlocked. Especially if your team is follow up on it. You're too indecisive. You were too indecisive there. Just had to all in. You can even ult them when they walk out of spawn there. They weren't even looking at you. Not that it matters because it goes through shields. You would have gotten them. You just let him walk up. You had your ult. You could have used it. Like you got 50% ult charge that fight too. You would have you could have had a new one.
They are made so close. Hang on.
And just clicking Q there. Like 10 seconds earlier. It's like Perpetual said in the chat. You're doing the right plays a lot. You're just doing them at the wrong time. If you would have just ulted earlier, when they walked out, that would have been perfect. Ideally, I guess it's perfect once they've committed an ult. But you would have put them on overtime by doing that.
Beholds the god of thunder!
There's a lack of proactiveness. Yeah, that's just lost. So overall, let's go to repeat. For every hero in general, I'm noticing Choibot here, very conservative with your with the way you're pushing. You don't play that. Oh, that's a different thing. You're not proactive. You don't take space. When you play Mag, you don't really go for the backline damage you need to do. You kind of waste your shields. Your ults could be better. You said it yourself. You understand different mistakes, but those are big things you need to work on. On the thing, your ultimate, like you get it really fast. You should use it more, and you can be more assertive as a thing in general. I told you if we Google for him, pick a VOD random, but can you do it? Yeah, sure, man. No worries. You can do that. I think you're the next one now. Again, guys, you guys want to get your VODs reviewed? We're doing this for Twitch subs, YouTube members, and Patreon subscribers. All you have to do is be one of those. Then you will get access to a form to submit. See, someone couldn't figure it out. Fonzie, did you figure it out yet? I haven't opened the link. No, I haven't. No, it doesn't seem like Fonzie figured it out yet. Let me know if you need more help. I can try to help you. What's up, Dr. Wimbo? We're gonna make sure we get everyone gets their reviews. We're spending a lot of time on every review. I hope you guys find value in it. So we're going very in depth. There's a lot of things to talk about, and I want to make sure everyone gets like a little bit of value. Okay, next one. I know it's Ant. No, here it is. I wanted to watch Magneto. That's great. Just submitted. Oh yeah, I just got it. Yeah, literally just no. Perfect timing. Good you figured it out. Definitely learned a lot. I'm happy to help. It's the, you know, I had a comment on this on the Invisible Woman guide. You know, someone was saying like, you know, he doesn't cover everything. Dude, it's hard to write guides. I know my guides aren't perfect. It helps that I can watch you guys play. I can be more granular in my input. It's... You write a 40-minute guide on something, you're gonna miss stuff. It's just so many things to talk about. If we're starting from a blank state, it's really hard. So it helps a lot to tell you guys. It helps a lot when I can watch you guys play. That's it, basically. I do think we've mentioned a lot of these things in some capacity, but just getting a chance to like put more hands on. And I have about a 46 win rate, but I'm diamond. Is that good? Probably not. Learning a lot from this as well as someone who plays tanks and kind of does the same mistakes that we're seeing and of similar elo. It is nice, thanks. Yeah, you guys don't even have to submit VODs to get value. You don't even have to subscribe or anything. At the very least, guys, gamer subs, code Ottr, 10% off. You can get some free flavor packs. Use the link in the description. Try it out. If you like it, use my code to get a discount. If you don't want to submit a VOD, you know, give the gamer subs a try. It's fucking delicious. I think we are currently doing this review through potentially a fever. It's all thanks to the gamer subs. Let's see. We got Uwe Zen on the mag. Defense.
The battle starts in 5, 4.
Cloak and Dagger. Can you see the bands somehow? Or do you have to like go to the start for that?
3, 2,
Oh, you're up against the fucking... Oof. Triple support Captain America. Okay. Alright, I hope I'll be able to give you some good answers here. Triples... That's like... There you go. That's like one of my problem comps for me. Or just a Captain America.
1. You need to stop that vehicle.
That's awesome, Perpetual. Yeah, I learned from it too. That's the thing. Like I said, watching VODs, even though, like, you know, no matter of who, you will be better at the game. You get better at the game yourself because you kind of like, you stretch your brain a little bit. You think a little bit analytically. When I play myself, I actively think about what I do, but not to this degree. This helps a lot for me as well. I didn't help every time, but everything but Penny. Probably could use that one too. Penny is hard for me because I don't play her, but I could probably still give advice on it. Scoreboard shows bans. It does not. Only at the start, I think. Okay, I wasn't focused as we watch this. What happened? We're doing comp, they have a lot of damage and more damage than you do. You're kind of the main tank, I guess, because you have a thing. This would be very tempting to bubble him, and you're probably gonna end up bubbling him. Yeah, that's good bubble. You could have shifted as well. This is okay. Big tip for Mag here. I'm gonna have to make a better document for this. Big tip for Mag here. Okay, this is a big tip in general, but especially for Mag. You see this thing here, the big ammo thing, especially with their comp. You see this big thing here, guys? Where was the fucking... You see this thing here? You don't. What is this? This thing here. This means get the fuck out. This means get the fuck out of there. That's what that means. Yep, shift, walk back. Because this whole area is a red zone. Red space. I think we're gonna start covering this concept more in depth later. This is a red space. That's how I like to think about it. This is a no-no zone. Red space. Do not stay here. This is fucking dangerous. Let's go aerial view as well so I can show you. Because I love this concept and it's hard to explain. Okay, this will give you a better idea. I don't know where the fuck he's here. I think I got hooked. Yeah, so we can actually see this repeat several times apparently. Actually, that might have been yours. That's what's happening. Okay, never mind on that. That was your own. I can't see the difference. But this is red space. You can still see it. This is red space. All of this is red space. Every hero. This applies for everyone. If they have a fucking ammo thing, this is red space. Don't stand here. You will die. For Winter Soldier, it doesn't do too much. For Punisher, you literally get the same damage as your ultimate, I believe. Without the missiles, just the Gatling guns. Don't stand here. The only shield you have is from your shield. And you're not using it. When they pop this, by the way, as a mag, you need to pop your shield and you need to back up. That turns, let's say you were standing here with your shield up. Oh my god, I need to get used to this. Fine. That turns it into green space. Now they can't shoot that. You can stand there. Or I guess it's yellow technically, because it's very, you don't want to stay there. Yeah, like up to a few seconds of respite. But you just put your shield up, you walk back, the space follows with you like this, right? So it was like this at the start, and then you walk back, you're here now, it would be like, space will be here, then the space will be here, and then you're chilling. But whenever they pop this as a mag, I made it a habit, just fucking pop that shift and walk backwards. There's no point in staying out there. You might not die, but somebody will. I wonder how good it is to just watch this view more. We might do them more. Especially for tanking, because we're looking at the space of things. Now you got the opening, the ammo count is about to go down, pushing up here makes sense. Oh, is it just the Winter Soldier? You want to punish a fighter minus. Ping taking space. And no hook. When they don't hook, when they've used hook, that means you have 5-6 seconds of space. You can be more aggro here if you want to. Now they put the turret down. You gotta either shoot the cap, or you gotta... What the fuck happened with his... Okay. You gotta shoot the cap, you gotta shoot the turret. Realistically here, you just put your shift up because the Punisher turret is gonna melt you. This is dangerous space to be in now. So shift up and walk back. Alright, it worked out anyways, but you could have shifted up here just for a little bit for the space. If you had your right click, you can right click the Captain America as well, just to disrupt them. I guess you heard something on the left here. Again, their comp, they're not gonna have a flanker, so you don't... I don't do this enough myself, but try to remember what comps the enemy team is running, and you're gonna know what they want to do. The only one I think who would want to flank that you would want to look for here is this guy, and he's right there, so... I feel too embarrassed to drop a VOD, I'm only plat 2. I hope I don't give you guys, like... I hope you guys don't feel like I'm digging too hard into you. If you guys feel like I'm being too toxic, I'm just being honest. Then I'll try to adjust my verbiage, I guess, right? The way we express ourselves, but it's up to you. I feel like we're here to learn, so you have to be blunt. We can't sugarcoat it, and there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Everyone's on different levels, so wouldn't worry about it. And the more mistakes you do, the better, because then there's more things you can learn from. I feel like that's the best way to submit VODs. Plat? I think every rank, I mean, it's the higher rank we are, the easier it is for me to see, like, to give. There's fewer, like, small mistakes, and it usually comes down to bigger picture stuff. So this is, again, very dangerous, and now the hook's coming out as well. You amplified, but you're face checking raccoon amp or ammo. Very dangerous stuff. You're playing with fire. It seems to be working out, but you're playing with fire here.
Much better. I'm an easy target.
One of these times you're gonna get fucking rolled. I like the. I feel like this might be... Yeah, I feel like your job as a mag very often is to break these runes. Like, you don't deal that much meaningful damage, so if you can break the runes... Like, you left click... I think you can right click because you had one ring. Just break this thing real quick. Like, that'll make a big difference, but you hitting, like, one enemy once with a primary won't make a difference.
Armed and dangerous.
Very good. Very good bubble there. I would probably try to boop the... Wait, when? The cloak ulted and I wasn't paying attention. Let me watch this again. Oh, no, I shielded before you got yours. That was a good bubble. Making the most out of it. The enemy team is split up now. You're walking back to help your backline. That is the play. Could be right-clicking. I would probably, like, even right-click the... There's a spectator bug, so I don't know which one is which. But you could probably right-click Cloak out of the way here so she can't do a lot of damage. Now you don't have the angle here, but you could knock her out of the way and maybe kill her, but... This is such an awkward fight. They're all over the place. Okay, so at least they all jump back to their team, so now they're on one side. I felt the tingling to ult there as well. However, you don't have a goal with this, I think. And it will probably backfire in a little bit. That was a great ultimate. But I'm gonna be honest, that was a lucky ultimate. Loki just happened to pop his ult. And then you threw your ult on the Winter Soldier. And then you didn't even kill the Cloak and Dagger. But your Winter Soldier ulted as well, so she died. Or the Loki. You could have had your ult for Loki, you could have had your ult for Punisher, and you didn't. Now you have a full shield. Now you should be holding shift. Into a Punisher doing this, you hold your shift up. Came out a little bit late. You could have bubbled your Winter Soldier as well there. It seems to work out though. You did turn it, which is good. Could have been better. Like, there was a series of things working out in your favor, but I could easily have gone the other way. What do you think about the idea of intentionally taking more damage as tanks so support can get their ult fast? I think it's very good. But you need to coordinate it, otherwise you might end up throwing. Pros do it all the time. Support ults are usually more valuable than DPS ults. Some exceptions. Let's dance. We could have been shooting Raccoon the whole time and it would have died, by the way. It's just shoot, like, I wouldn't even bother shooting caps at this point, except with your right click. Just shoot the backline, it will die. Something I do a lot more, especially with the latest buff. You could have gotten a pick by now. Like, he was within your range the whole time. This is a hard, I want to add also, this is a hard comp for Mag to play against, because there's a lot of things you need to counter with, let's say, your ult. So, it's gonna be hard, but... Ooh. Ooh, okay. I can see you making these decisions in real time. I feel like I'm watching your psyche. You were like, oh, looking back, I have my bubble. Oh, he's low health, so bubble him. He didn't need it. Now you don't have bubble for 10 seconds. Is it coming back to buy heal? We will see. That was a good pick. Yep, that's better than nothing. This is GM, right? Oh, it's so frustrating to watch. I'm glad that you're doing well, but I keep seeing these mistakes, and I call them out, and nothing happens. And then I just look like a negative Nancy. This is a lot about GM nowadays, I guess. Okay.
This is real firepower.
So this really seems a bit too high for this guy. I was thinking the same, for sure.
Only 60 seconds left.
Again, you're just bubbling. I think you're thinking that's the priority target, but he wasn't getting focused, really. Like, yeah, Black Panther was in the back, but he wasn't getting focused, so he was just in the back. And then, just ignore him. Also, he voided. This is GM free, yeah. And now you don't have a bubble. I don't think you could have bubbled him, he died like immediately. But you would have had a bubble now. Now he's gonna go back in. Needed to shift this guy. Again, red space. There it is. At least we did it eventually. Yeah, bubble available now. I don't think you're gonna end up needing it. It's good for the cloak if she needs it. That's good.
Down to 30 seconds. He's stuck in their tracks.
Now you have ults. Okay. Perfect opportunity to just flip this on him immediately. It's probably a good idea to do it too, because your team is very far out. And it's the last fight. Getting one pick here is going to be huge.
Fury! Executioner! By the
Yeah, I also knew Cloak would ults. So, like, you're going to have to make a decision there, like, is the Cloak or the... I think this could have been the right decision, because, again, I don't think your teammates would have survived that ult. You could hold shift. I don't know if they would have killed him. If you could hold shift and it would have killed him, then you could just kept your shift up. You had a full cooldown, or full charge. And then you could have had an ult for CD. Like, realistically, they would have both of these ults up, I think. Okay. Bit of a greedy bubble, but given the circumstances, I think it's a fair bubble. I feel like just ignoring Captain America makes most sense there. Like, as a mag is awkward because none of the damage you do on Captain America makes it different. Just, you know, like, I think his ult heals faster than the damage you do if you hit everything. It's just unnecessary. Just a little bit more backline pressure will probably do you better. Or like peeling. But focusing the cap just won't make a difference. I'm hungry. Have some burgers. I'm gonna make it on. I see tank usually hide a lot on the GM rank before the opponents come close to point.
You need not fear.
Yeah, you might as well take the damage. This, you guys should have just walked back. You lost this point. Or walk forward, but not like you're in the middle of it. If you counter Punisher ult with Mag, you have to drop the ball right away, right? Or else you will lose ult? Yes. More or less. What's funny with that is I started playing, we were doing the Punisher challenge. And I actually recently, when I play Punisher, and I ult, a Mag counters ult, I just like shoot him once. Give him a little bit of a tinkle wink of damage, and then I just stop. And he's gonna throw it at me. And he will do no damage, I will survive it. But generally, yes, unless you get juked out. It's a bit of a mind game here. You need to know the Punisher.
Might be a good time to stop them.
But I always prioritize the backline more. I feel like in general, more mags should just prioritize the backline. I'm gonna write that down in my mag guide. I don't know if it's like for the V2. We have it on the Patreon, like writing all the notes. Yeah, punish backline more. This is really good because it gives me a chance to make my guides better. So this is like a win-win. I love doing these streams. I wish we would have done it earlier.
This is real.
You're still fighting when you shouldn't. And they ulted, it's good, I guess, but you're minus. They're damage boosting here, so you might as well try to just shield them. Yeah, bubble him, hold your shield up, just keep him on. Try to stand your ground. But you, I think you had, yeah, you had a death. You're literally -1. You shouldn't even be here.
Better stop that vehicle.
I think just falling apart. Oh man, it's gonna be a typical snowball, isn't it? I'm just skipping ahead. I'm just skipping ahead. Do we get a full reset ever? Nope, still no reset. Still no reset. Still no reset. They're in your spawn now because you didn't reset. Still no reset. Maybe there was one here. I doubt it because you're all the way there. Let's watch from here. That's good. You should have thrown right there. You threw it too late. And I think you shielded that. You literally could have killed the cloak right there. When I saw this, like my pinky, so my index finger was like, I clicked. Right there. You have all the charge you need. 68, you're like past half. This will kill her. Even 79 at this point, because it adds even more. Would have died right there. Instead you just didn't open. Do you think Mag is viable against any comp? I don't know if I would say any, but probably, yeah, almost any. Alright. Do we get a full reset at all now, or is it just... Wait, what did... Okay, Cloak and Dagger ulted forward. He walked up. Okay, you have a pick here, I think. I'm not sure what your backside looks like. You have an Iron Fist now instead of the... thing, that's fine. I found this out recently. I don't think I have it in my notes. You can actually kill Punisher here. I don't know if you get the chance to do it, but you could shoot. If you shoot like above him, it deals damage to him in the back. And it might be enough to like pressure him and kill him. I don't know if you'd get the chance to do that much damage, but it's worth knowing.
My way. Turrets destroyed. You need by the eye of Agamotto.
I like the body block there, just didn't work out. Your E came in really late when it didn't need it. But I mean, it's good that you eat them.
Executioner!
Mag players should practice the skill shooting seed in practice mode. Very game changer skill to have. Can you do that? Because like, you just like play 1v1. That's what I did when we did a Hawkeye grind. Prior to starting playing Hawkeye, I actually spent half an hour in the firing range. Just practicing. Like trying to snipe Cloak and dagger out of her ult. It makes such a big difference. You should do that if you have someone you can spar with. Maybe we should set that up on my channel. That's not a bad idea, is it? Sparring? Okay, let's make a channel for that right now. I gotta move this, otherwise I'm gonna... Hold on. Like a spar channel? So it's scrims, it's just sparring. Oh, it was on everyone. Okay, we go. Marvel Rivals Spar. Alright, we made a new channel on the Discord. If I can find it. Here, it's in the bottom. Okay, we made a channel here, so like Cloak and Dagger mains should probably go there and practice, but it's for anyone. Made this channel for you guys to practice 1v1s in practice range. Either specific hero matchups like CD, Magneto, or just 1v1 on lists, etc. Okay, and I don't think your rank matters too much. Maybe for like 1v1s, but if you're just practicing Mag, Cloak and Dagger, you could go here for it. Alright.
It's now or never. Stop them.
I feel like myself again.
Better stop that.
If I get any more gamer subs. Yeah, this is, you're making the right choice here. Just literally ignore this guy. You can't do it. Maybe bubble your teammate that you just sell out here, but yeah, there's no point. Look at what's happening.
You need not fear.
So a lot of shots you're gonna put on the Punisher now, if you knew about the turret thing.
Only 60 seconds left. Don't give them another inch. Or a
Yeah, I assume he's waiting for a defensive ult now. Yep, right decision. What I do, this is a small tip, this is extremely helpful. Great ult. What I do though is when I play Mag, I go for an ult, I ping who I'm trying to ult. It helps my teammates know what I'm doing, but it also helps me keep track of them more easily, because it disappears so easily. In all the noise. I think she probably double jumped, but... If you pinged her there, I think you would have had an easier time getting her.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes.
Ah, you get fucking rooted on.
Dagger.
That's huge.
You stop them in
Oh no, 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 look at the enemies. No, dude.
You'll have to keep fighting.
Don't do that. It's not over.
Final 10 seconds.
It's not over.
You shall not be harmed.
No, dude.
Leave me, darkness.
Bro's fucking DMing his E-girl, man. You can't do that. It's not over. It's not over until it's over.
Judge, jury, executioner!
I think one of my problems is I don't know when to back up push up. I noticed we didn't reset until very later. Yeah. It's a mistake, dude. Everyone makes this mistake. Like, it's early in the game's lifespan, people don't notice. If you know how to reset, you can call it. And like, if you just stand still by spawn and punch them, they'll fall in line. But like, you'll really stand out if you just know when to reset, when to push up, and stuff like that.
You need not fear.
This is real firepower!
I'm so surprised they haven't closed this out yet. Like, this is going on for way too long. Turns out you got it.
The current score is 0
You're not off the hook.
2.
You're not off the hook. You guys got it at the end, but you literally took your hands off the keyboard there. I don't know what you were doing.
Which side you're on.
You just stood there and looked away for like 10 seconds when they were coming up.
Team to win this one.
You can count.
Okay, I need to get some. My head is. This is to a certain extent. This is more intensive than playing. So I gotta put myself in your shoes and then I think how you think, and then like look even more. It's a lot of information to absorb. I need some more gamer subs, guys. Code Ottr 10% off. It's delicious. Helps you focus. I'm gonna get some right now. I have more on the way, but I recommend the chug juice flavor. Tastes kind of blue. There's a blue flavor as well if you don't want chug juice. So it's up to you. By the way, guys, you guys are getting an insane deal out of this. I just want to say. I'll be back in 1 sec, but oh my god. Like, I don't know how we'll do it down the line, but these, like, VOD reviews, coaching is something I would charge like $100 an hour for. And we're out here doing VOD reviews for you guys who sub on Patreon or wherever it's $5 for you, and that's a crazy value. I'm not even sure how we're gonna do once we get more subs and stuff. I'm open to suggestions. Because eventually we're gonna get so many VODs, like, it'll be very hard for me to do full reviews like this. We spend 1 hour on one guy for $5. That's crazy value.
30 seconds before you attack.
And then obviously you guys are watching the VOD, you get stuff for free.
Fix.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm just wondering how we'll do, like, when we do this in again, like, we get a lot of people. I have no idea how it's gonna make time work. If we go like, because if we go like on first come first serve basis, we're just not gonna have time for everyone. Gonna still apply? Yeah. All they have to do is subscribe. Eventually we'd have to, like, I have no idea how we do it. Maybe just do it randomly eventually. What do you think is my biggest mistake right now? On mag. See, I don't think I wrote it down for you, did I? No, I didn't. I'd say your biggest mistake on mag is, so you kind of, like you said, resetting would have helped you and your team in general, but on you specifically micro-wise, I feel like you're probably wasting your cooldowns a little bit too much. There's a certain amount of, and this is something everyone will always do, it's part of like learning mag, I think, but there's a lot of like, oh, I should probably bubble, so you bubble, and then you don't have it for 12 seconds, and one of your teammates die because you don't have the bubble. Or against Punisher, you just let him destroy your entire team with a raccoon team up or something. Is there a queue? There is a queue, yes. There's 2 people ahead of you. What if you just let it flow and only pause a match to fighting team fights? Yeah, we gotta figure out ways to make it more optimal too. This part that... I have so many things to say. I've been talking for 3 hours non-stop. Like, I have so many things to say.
Get that vehicle to its destination.
Too content brain. But that we would definitely have time for a lot more of them, for sure. Oh, you gotta work on your magneto mechanics as well. Like somebody said, your sense is very high. Okay, here, right here. This is, I will say this is one of the hardest corners in the game. I think somebody called this like the god corner. This shit is impossible to go through. You could take the next corner here. You could walk up and just kind of cut this guy off. You got all your cooldowns, and he's really alone. And like, if you just walk up in front of him, you hold your shield up, he'll get no heals from his teammates, and he'll just die. And you'll have this corner to play. He's giving it up for free right now. A common mistake I see a lot of people do is they think of the...
This is real fire!
You have your space is one thing and the cart is another. If you get the space, you will get the cart eventually.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Oh my bad. This is a reset. Oh, this is definitely a reset. They burned 3 ults for it. Oh wait, 2. It's Loki. Loki and Punisher and Raccoon, the 3. Knowing when a fight is lost is something everyone who watched so far needs to work on. That is a huge pick though. Yeah, I didn't like this. I don't know if it'll work out. Very greedy. I can see it working out. It's very scrappy though. Oh, you're watching the wrong guy. You're looking at the tank again. Look at these guys in the back. That's what I said. Shoot the back line. 3 kills. They're low. You can sneeze on them. They'll die. They're even bunched up. It's all AoE damage. Something for version 2 of the Magneto guide, we're gonna mention that. I think definitely that's something Magnetos need to work more on. Backline damage is so good. If they are within range.
This is real firepower!
I do feel like you're standing a little bit far back though. I can't say for sure, but I keep feeling like, I mean, Bucky's really far out. Is that because you're playing too far back or because Bucky is overextending or both? I do feel like you're a little bit too far back every time now. If you're playing this far out, like if you're playing like this, at the very least shoot the back lane. Or like at the very, if you were more pushed up, you'll be able to shoot the back lane. You have to keep in mind they play triple support. Which makes it even more important that you just walk up and shoot the backline, I think. Because you could just kill them, they don't have the damage to deal with you. And they have more support ults than you do. You have a rocket, you only have 1 support ult. Defensive ult, sorry. They have 2. The comp is not helping. Obviously there's things you can do better, but the comp is not helping right now. And Iron Fist is questionable. I think in theory, Iron Fist should be able to deal with triple support, but...
Get that vehicle moving again.
Maybe we only watch, like, if we get a lot of people, maybe we'll just start doing 1 round at a time. I think maybe that is what we're gonna end up doing. But you know, so far we only have had a handful of people apply, so I don't think it's been a problem. But if we get twice the amount, if we want to clear as many people as possible, we're gonna have to only watch attack or defense. Because usually there's not much I can add from, you know, the stuff I mentioned in attack, it shows up in defense. It'll be the same things on both. It'll be the exact same thing on both. Oh, yeah, target focus needs work in general. You could have killed her there. Old time. Yes! Please tell me hits it. Yes! Beautiful. Beautiful.
Judge, jury,
You have your shift. How to apply? You have to be a YouTube member or Patreon subscriber or Twitch subscriber, and then there's going to be a link in your respective social media. If you're a Twitch subscriber, you need a Discord account. Connect your Discord, and then there's a form you can send your VOD in on.
Seriously?
How to carry in solo queue? Ooh, there's a lot of ways to answer this. You wanna play high impact heroes. It depends on your rank a little bit, but just any hero that has a high impact, you gotta play a role, but also do the high impact things. On mag, you gotta play a role, defend your teammates, you know, provide pressure, damage, space, but you also gotta one shot. If you kill every cloak and dagger ult with your mag ult, or if you use your mag ult and you get a support pick every time, you will probably win those games in solo queue, assuming you do everything else the right way. If you play Winter Soldier and you get like getting bigger hooks is your role, but if you get like a big chain ult every time, you're gonna climb. It's your high impact thing. If you're a support player, then having a high impact ult will be the thing that like you just gotta make sure to get every time. If you play optimally, you will win. It's as simple as that. So far, I think his game sense is pretty good. Knowing his character is lacking, yeah, that's a pretty valid assessment, right? Or he doesn't know where his character like fits into what is missing. Okay, I feel bad for skipping. I'm just going back. I should have skipped ahead. Just want to make sure we have time for everyone today. Something you can do on mag a lot, small thing. I don't think you're doing this in general because your target. What's the word? Your decision making and picking the targets is kind of weak to begin with. Something mags should do that I do is you can try to pick the backline, but you can also focus on doing as much damage as possible with your left click. Like just hit them when they're clumping up and build your ultimate. Your ultimate is so big, especially against triple support, because you got the Loki, you got the fucking Cloak and Dagger, you got the Punisher, and if they actually played like not Raccoon, but I don't fucking know, like they played a Luna, that's 4 people you need to ult. You need to ult like every fight. And you just gotta be better like at making as much, farming as much damage as you can as possible. It is an awkward fight because it's super split up. I feel like at this point you want to make sure your Iron Fist makes it. And your backline in general. Because your backline is your front line suddenly with your fucking Iron Fist and Cloak in Narnia. I think they might have gone a little bit too deep there, but just lob some shots at him or something. Very bad ultimate. Very bad ultimate. You have 4 ultimate conditions. You don't need to throw your ultimate for a pig. I've done it, and it's like really impressive when you get them, but just don't bother.
Your powers are mine!
The world!
You would have killed the Cloak there.
Down to 30 seconds.
I feel like you guys could reset a few times there. This fight is so messy. You have 20 seconds. You don't have to push right now. It's better to just like try to get a reset and then go in. Now you have a perfect opportunity, I think, to peel Fall backwards a little bit.
Jury! Executioner!
Again, you have 16. You don't have to stand on a point. You have 16 seconds. You have the Punisher. Just walk off to the side here. Obviously, your teammates are face checking him, so that you know you're gonna have to do something. But you didn't have to be all the way up here. The burning ultimates for no reason. No, you probably should have held your shift up. By the way, yeah, he died immediately because he didn't do that. Again, red zone. Okay, this is perfect. This is a perfect example. We're gonna end after this one. I'm gonna check someone else out. But this is a perfect example of what I literally mentioned earlier. You have this space, the red space, and the green space. Thank you, Rocket. Right? So he walks up here. At the moment, this is the one thing I want you guys to pick up from this whole review, this whole game. I don't know where is the Rocket at? I don't even know. But either way, wherever Punisher can see is red space because he shoots and they fucking die. Currently, red space is here. When he walk, and then obviously behind the corner is not LOS. This is like yellow space, I guess. This is how when I play, I think like this. When I play, I'm not a captain. I literally think like this. I imagine these colors in my head. This is yellow space because that's like contested. You're gonna take damage here. It's like right next to the red space, obviously. And then you have green space. That would be like here. But not even there, obviously, because they could be here. But like I'd say, at this very moment, this is green space. This is green space. And like, say angle here. Like here, maybe. It's green space. You can't take damage. You're chilling. And as a mag, it's important that you know this because your shield it can turn red space into yellow or green. But now that as he moves up, you see that the angles tighten. Oh, he's right here. He's fucked either way. Yeah, he should have just hit it. I don't know what the fuck it went up there. You could not have controlled that. I thought it was behind you. But now this whole area is red space. This whole place. You can put your shift up. That'll give a little bit of respite. It's not perfect.
Final 10 seconds.
But now things just falling apart. So I need to work on my mechanics, target priority, and cooldown usage. Is there anything else? More tips? Well, what I just said here with the space. Keep that in mind.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
This kind of locked-in color imaging is only possible thanks to gamer subs. Use code Ottr for 10% off your gamer subs order to lock into. Exactly. We got the blue flavor. Yeah, I think in general when you coach, normally you just give as a coach, you should give them like at most 3 things to work on. I'm gonna make that a habit from the next one. We're gonna give you 3 things to work on. Those are 3 things. But this is a valuable lesson as well. Space. But just better target priority, I think you'll win more games as a mag. If you can just kill backlines more or get more damage. And not wasting your cooldowns. Spent like an hour on that one, didn't we? Okay, we got next one from Raccoon Randall. Review a 10 minutes defeat. Okay. I don't have any recent, but okay, I'll see what I can do. Pull up. Oh, this one then, right? You don't have a reset? This is literally today. Oh, it's on. You want to watch Cap? You know Cap. I will put a disclaimer here. I haven't had a chance to play Cap that much yet, but he's a brawler tank. I think the logic should be about the same. What's a good counter for Spider-Man? His literal menace to be in games. Yeah, Namor. Anything else besides Namor? Good aim. Yeah, Punisher. If I play, we had the last game in our Punisher solo to Celestial, we literally fucking made. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy rage quit. I think he would like 14 and 14 or something. The shotgun just destroys him, but you can snipe him too. You have exact one in mind. Okay. Play with the mag before? On the last one. That's cool. Oh man, I gotta decide what short to make. Again, I just want to have this said, guys. This is gonna sound like weird. You guys are getting insane value from this stream. Oh my god. Like, down the line, we might have to look over this again and like rework the way we're doing this. The guys we're coaching, they subscribe or have subscribed before, and they get a free VOD review with the subscription. This is like when I did Apex coaching, I would price myself in at like $100 for what they're getting. You're getting it for $5 reduce, and you guys get to watch it for free. That's crazy value. That's crazy value, guys. I don't even mind doing it too much. I'm a bit worried about if interest goes up, but right now, like, this is the best time to get in. Obviously, you know, there's things I can improve on as far as live coaching goes, but definitely, you guys are getting a steal. Mega value, absolutely. 4 hours of my time, I make like $50. Sorry, $20. Could be making a video.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You have a hidden name? No, you don't.
Pi and I create equal.
And we get a domination game. That's perfect. Great. I love that. We've only been reviewing payload this entire time. I don't mind payload. I think there's a lot of things to learn from it, but it gets a bit... Domination works slightly different. I feel like the logic is the same, but...
Librium.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
If you want to show support without spending a dime, join the Discord. Yes, I really want to build this community. I think this is actually the best way for me to do it. We literally just made a Discord channel for sparring. If you guys are looking for someone to 1v1 in the practice range, or if you want to practice certain like Cloak and Dagger, ults versus Magneto, Hawkeye, whatever, this is the channel for it. Hopefully we can get the channel thriving enough so you guys can be there. I've been seeing more of you guys using the Discord. It means a lot to me.
Got it?
Yeah, for sure, Rocket.
When this is
I think you're up after this one.
said
I'll
and
check.
done, the Red Room will resume
No, I got
business
Fonzie
as
first.
usual.
Worst case, we're gonna end the stream on YouTube and continue on Twitch if this goes past 4 hours, but we shouldn't make it too late.
Someone stretch my back.
I want to make sure that everyone who's submitted so far today will get the review.
I'll patch you up.
Okay, again, huge. Keep in mind, I don't know too much about Captain America. I know how it works in theory. I played him like once or twice, but I should still be able to give you some input. I hope. If you feel like my input sucks, then tell me.
I can still take it. Bad guys are just six.
You have a. You should frontline more. You are frontlining. You should be in their backline more as a cap. You have a thing. You have a cap. They have literally nothing they can dive your backline with. Just jump in and be a menace. You're going in now because you have an opening or whatever thing is. Cap is usually the one who goes in first and Thing plays off of him. Now the Thing went in, you played off of him. I think if you go in, he should play off of you if it's not really stupid. You're punching the tanks. It's the wrong focus.
You're welcome.
Like, you just kind of do... It's a little bit like Mag. You just do a little bit of damage. You should be on the backline more here. Pressure him. This is perfect. You see a free kill?
Capture the mission area.
Coming through.
You'd be like that.
You owe me one.
But this was a loss. So I'm curious to see what went wrong here. But immediately I can tell you that. As someone who doesn't play cap, but I played against good caps. Not... Raccoon.
Can't hurt me.
I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting you to be on Rocket. Going off the name. I think you told me before you played cap. But...
Those guys
There's a sprint melee animation cancel to learn. It takes 10 minutes to learn. Okay, I didn't know about that. Thanks for tips on Mag. Hopefully I can reach the list maybe even higher. No, for sure, man. You just gotta keep at it.
Hey, Dee, enjoy the
Good macro takes you really far in this game. Like, most people don't know basic macro still. Like, pros don't even know basic macro. I played in... I can play a lot better, obviously, but I played in professional environments like in scrims. And it's like the things pros do, man. It's like... I played Overwatch, like... not pro, but like tier 2, right? And forever ago. And I know more than they do on the macro side. And like comms and all of this stuff. It's incredible to see like how much room for improvement there is. I haven't touched a hero shooter in like almost 10 years and I still am ahead of a lot of these players. Like in Overwatch, when I played, they are like 1 or 2 tiers below me. It's incredible.
I'm trying to help. Us against the
Not to be like that, I guess, but it's like there's so much room for improvement, how much you can climb just by having an idea of space and positioning. It's usually the last thing people learn, and it's the most important. And obviously ult timings, or ult timings, that too. Ult, like, investment. Slightly on topic, it was a bit on cap using his ult and dash. I don't know, I saw that. That was nice. You didn't get her. You should jump to your cloak if you can. You probably, I think you knew you wanted to do something like that. Try to do that more. Small thing. It's probably not that hard to do for you, actually. Just, you can slam down or just dash up. Just get ahead of her when he does that. It's like if you're playing Strange, you want to try to get ahead of her. If you can. This is good. He's pressuring. He's a free kill on the back line. Just harass the back line, especially, I forgot what rank you are, like, they probably, we'll see when I do my grind, but I feel like up to Celestial, you'll get away with, like, just sitting on their back line the whole time.
That's gonna bruise.
They've almost got it.
I gotta look into those animation cancels when we do learn them, though. There's a lot of small things we need to mention.
Enemy ahead. Prepare to engage. Thanks. I can still take it. By the eye.
Yeah, you should be, I think you realize this, you should be more proactive on the back line, or on the high grounds here. And it was smart to try to break it to reach the back line, now you're in a bit of a weird spot. Too much on the tank.
Work on your physique, Doc.
You're punching the tanks a lot. That was a good, you lost this game, that's crazy. But I can see why. Because you're not... They have a... Okay, they have a fucking... Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong one. They have a cloak in this woman. I guess they can sort of peel each other, but you could be harassing them like crazy here.
I'm not a symbol like Steve.
Oh, they're switching up even.
Just a soldier trying to do his job.
GM2, okay.
I'm not a symbol like Steve.
Loki Raccoon. Loki Raccoon? Oh no, don't tell me we lost this. Loki is really good counter dive, but Loki and Raccoon, you should be able to just stop him from getting to do anything. They're not... Sorry, not even Loki anymore, Invis Woman. Invis Woman should be like a free kill. Even Rocket should be a free kill. I guess she can boop you, maybe shift? I don't think it's enough. Oh, that is good value.
Can't hurt me now.
It's hard for you to reach him when they're playing back there. You can't, if you walk forward, you're gonna die, right? So you can't do anything here. You just hold them like that, they even powered up. I was about to say you should not ult here. He ulted. You got the opening pick. Maybe you turn it. I don't really know the limit that well on your ultimate. The survivability is incredible. But this is doing nothing for you. Oh, it showed it in the scoreboard? Oh, yeah, it's only spawned. Huh. I think he fell for the trap of focusing Rocket a lot, but I get lost in the sauce. Yeah, he does have two. He has two. It's really hard for you because they're playing Invis Woman and Rocket. Like, she's gonna miss and run away. The Rocket's gonna dash. It is good. You're on him at least. Good kill. Well, okay. There's gonna be some cap main. There's some cap main in my chat who's gonna tell you, like, you could have killed him there. I think you had, you probably have a combo there that would have killed him. Somebody said it was an animation cancel. You should have won this. Problem is, I don't play the hero enough to tell you how you played that wrong. You didn't use your dash, your F. I don't know if that deals enough damage. You definitely could have done that kill. It was the right call to go on him, but you didn't do it right. This is low-key a good call. Just play to stay alive here. Oh, sorry, I got the colors wrong. My bad. That's good. You got the win here. Again, this is something I need to work on too. It's just look at what the enemies have, and you can usually figure out what's my job here. And as a fucking cap, you can literally go, if they have a rocket and a fucking invis woman, I can just harass their backline. They can't really peel each other that well. If I have another teammate, that's even better. I don't do this enough myself. I never think about it, but it's something I wish I did more. Rock. I think you might be doing it a little bit too hard though. I think pushing them into spawn, you still need to be with your teammates. This is overdoing it a bit, I think. You just give up the point for it. I've seen other people play this guy and they kind of jump all the time. I think you need to do that. Again, chat, I haven't gotten a chance to play this guy in top 100 yet. Grain of salt, but I do feel like you're not jumping around enough. I feel like it's super disruptive when they do.
Again!
Oh, this is a reset.
Finally, someone worth watching.
Wrong focus. When you play a dive character, I'm gonna say this, you keep playing. When you play a dive character, if you're playing Cap, if you're playing Venom, if you're playing, I don't know, Psylocke?
We're in this together.
A large part of what you do is like win conditions or dive conditions, right? When an enemy uses, you can do your all-in, you can jump on an enemy, but a lot of times the enemy is going to have a dash or an escape or like whatever that's going to fuck you, right? If I play, I don't fucking know, Spider-Man and I jump a Bucky with his hook up or his shift up, he will kill me, right? In this case, you jumped to Scarlet Witch with her shift up, so she jumped away and you wasted your cooldown. It's the same principle. You need to know like what's the condition here. And then if they waste that condition, if they waste their ability, usually they hold it for you, but eventually you're gonna use it for some reason. Then you need to be able to like pounce on that and punish it. It's a little bit like we said with the Bucky previously. Like if you open with the Bucky, like they can just counter you. That was a great block. You should win this. You gotta work on your mechanics. You actually would have killed this guy, but you whiffed some melee shots. It was a good, very good 1-1 to force here. And his wing condition, or his like condition, they got fucked. Because you blocked it. It was especially good with Captain America, as you can't block a lot of these abilities too. There you go. This here looks really fun though. I'm looking forward to doing the solo to Celestial on him.
I'll be ship shape in no time.
I don't like holding them in spawn. I never have, never will. They can just stand in spawn and shoot you. Yeah, you guys get the... You wisened up. You went back.
You're welcome.
Widow's doing such a good job carrying you guys. My god.
That's the boost I needed.
Guys, you lost this game? Oh my god, this must have been devastating. Or did I look in the wrong? Oh my god. Okay, this is immediately... I have a feeling this is why I lost it. You're in their spawn. It's good to be proactive. This is too much.
I'm opening a portal.
Yeah, you don't have a stun for him. Oh no.
This is real firepower.
A lot of things went wrong there, but you shouldn't have been in their spawn. Hi, you have a 10-minute rule for followers to chat. It might make new viewers drop in and drop out before the timer, and I've been itching to speak for 10 minutes. Use a friendly heads up in case you forgot. Alright, thank you, Godfrey. I should... Alright, just for you, I'm gonna change that rule. I feel like people are really rude, so I made it a 10-minute rule, but we'll try to have it a little bit... Make it longer. Because yeah, the chat is usually very inactive, so you know what, that's probably a good idea.
Control seized.
Should I change? Where is that? Wait, I changed it in BTTV, I think. The chat hasn't been opening. It should.
Weapons keep getting better, but it's still the person behind them that matters most.
I'll change it to...
30 seconds.
There's only
before you
0 or
attack.
10?
Get
That would have
ready.
5. Okay, any followers is that. If people suck, we'll have to raise it.
We find ourselves caught in a battle between two dudes with no way of truly knowing which one of them is right.
We would be better
I was telling my team here it comes, switching away from the spawn, but my team insists on staying there, to be fair. You know what's funny? If your team did stay there, you would have won that. If you stayed there, you'd have won that, because your thing had his ult. So if he was there, and he ulted the stranger and he ported, you would have won it. So like, you could have won doing that. But yeah, no, obviously it was weird. It sucks too, because I don't like Scarlet Witch. I don't know why she's so popular. But she like, really... Yeah, like if you don't have a shield tank, it's actually really scary. Is there a queue in VOD reviews? Yes. There's this one, Fonzie and Rocket. Those are guaranteed to, we're gonna make them work. And I will see after. I gotta lock in here so we can get this out of the way. We're gonna have to change the rules for the next one, I think, so more people can get the VOD in. We'll probably just do like 1 round. Unless I feel like we need
Battle
more.
starts in 5, 4, 3,
Instead of like
2.
both defense
All you
attack.
need to do is capture the mission area.
That's still,
Got it?
you know, because we pause a lot and talk a lot. It's like 10 minutes, 20 minutes per person anyways.
Enemy ahead. Prepare to engage.
Could have broken the teleporter there. At least he didn't die. But
Like the mission area is yours.
honestly, that was really bad. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. That was really bad. You just... This is the opening clash of the fight and you run away. And you're just gone. For like 5-10 seconds. You got no value out of this whatsoever. Your Widow, oh, she's on the other side, she got 1v1, but she's on the other side, she does
Capture
nothing.
now.
Like, nothing happens here except you just walk up and did
Looks
nothing.
like the mission area is yours.
You got nothing out of it.
That's the boost I needed.
This is nice though. But again, like, not much backline pressure. I guess it's fine if your teammates are killing them here. If they're, I guess if 2 tanks are sitting on you, you're getting value out of it. But like, generally, you would want to be on the backline here. You can skip to the big fights. Well, it's hard for me to know ahead of time, and I feel like there's always something to talk about. Love the honesty, because that's how you learn. Let's go, dude. In the moment I felt like we were blown up holding the beacon, yeah, but you also have a great escape, so...
Mission area.
Did that trick, Steven, but I'm impressed.
Like, I want to see when you set up and everything. So, like, it's a bit hard to... This, we could definitely... Like, here we could skip to this part, basically. Save 10 seconds here and there. But, like, knowing when to skip is a whole different skill than analyzing. What's the rules on a VOD review? Just have to be a subscriber. And ideally send a game you lost, but you felt like you should have won. Those are the games you learn the most from. Sadly, those also take the longest for me to review, but... And I do want to add, it's not a, like... Thank you, Fods, for the Prime, and appreciate that. Is there no timeline function in MR? Oh, there's this thing here. But that doesn't tell me enough, I feel like. It's just so much you have to do one easy peasy. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you guys for the prime. If you guys do want to get your submit, all you have to do is go to the Discord, connect your Discord account to your Twitch account, and there's a link to submit in a forum there. Yeah, I think there's no definite truth. So here's the thing, right? This is something that people do. When I make a guide, they're like, they act like what I'm saying is the definite thing. Every time you need to hit the backline. Obviously not. But it's like it's a good rule of thumb. If you're hitting the front line, like sometimes you gotta make the call. You hit the front line, you gotta do something. You gotta get some value out of what you're doing. But getting value is staying alive. Right? This is great. You're not even hitting anyone at this point. And Doddridge, thank you for the prime, guys. You guys are awesome. Alright, we'll just skip ahead now. You're dead anyways. That is a cleanup. Support. Let's see. Yeah.
I'll be ship-shape in no time.
Oh, you saw it? Oh, he canceled it. That guy's smart. I feel like you didn't need to hold your shield there. This is maybe nitpicky, but like, you don't have to hold it there. He's not even shooting you, and you're getting no... It doesn't recover well, it's up, so... It looks at the floor so much you can't see anything. That's actually a very valid point. Good point. I don't even think about that. You know, I used to look at the floor all the time when I played games because I had like a shitty PC, and if I looked at head height, I would lag too much. But if I looked at the ground, it wouldn't bend the whole map. And you lost this one. Realize opportunities available in various situations. Exactly. There's no like black. It's not black and white. It's like again with the invisible woman guide because someone commented on like. It's not that simple. It's not black and white. Sometimes it's a good thing to do this thing. Sometimes it's a good thing to do that thing. I mean, when I write my guides, I present a lot of options. Okay, now you're just kind of punching the front line again. Okay, good call to try to find someone. Oh, you're doing nothing. You're doing nothing. Yeah, okay, you could have jumped him there. Ooh. Ooh, raccoon. This is the fight. This is the fight. You did nothing. And then you get ulted. The one thing you could have done, man, you could deflect it. That's a shame. Like, I was thinking you should get to the cloak and dagger, just ults you. Oh man, that's rough. You could have won this if, I think you could have won this if you just did something. You did nothing.
You think I'm too... I'll be ship-shape in no time.
The best of him, watch the #1 cap and learn most of the techs. Yeah, every single time, every hero, absolutely. Learn the techs, but watch the #1 and you can learn, I guess, proactively as well. Like, I don't have to review it, you can just watch them once as well. Other new heroes? Yeah, what's up, Preacher? They added,
A little help, please.
Human Torch in the thing. Identifying habits and actively working against habits that are working against you is so important. Yeah. That's a shame with the ultimate. I feel like you should have ulted. Yeah, you probably should have ulted. I didn't want to be the one to say it, but I think you should have ulted and gone in with your Winter Soldier here. Your backlane was already dead from the ult. You're not gonna make a difference there. The best you can trade your backlines. Instead, you kind of just, again, here comes the ult. Yeah, like you said, you felt like you're doubting yourself too much, I think. Maybe you didn't know that was an option there, but you're thinking too much. Like most of this map, you've just been like walking back and forth, not doing anything. Always second thinking yourself. I mean, you know, in your defense, this is a hard. I don't even know what I would do here, but I'm not the Captain America man. But you're not doing anything a lot of the times. Yeah, all you can do is try to stay alive, but you're cooked anyways. Raccoon, indecisive. I think it's a big problem here. And if I can provide you options for things you can do, maybe you'll know in the future what you can do. But that's the main thing. And if you just, like they said, if you practice the combos, practice animation cancels. I don't know them at the moment, sadly. And try to watch the #1 cap. Like you said, you get more ideas of things you can do. But a lot of the plays are literally like, yeah, you should probably kill the back line, and then you end up like just punching the tanks, or you don't do anything, or you doubt what decision to make, and you just end up doing nothing. You stall. You think limit testing is dives and when you can get up good? Yes, always limit test. That's what I do. Every game I play a limit test. If you don't limit test yourself, like you said, you don't know how much you can stay alive. If you don't test yourself, what's going to end up happening is you just don't improve. If you limit test, you're going to get caught and die. I do that a lot. I stream. I look stupid. And I don't care because I get better. And then next time, I know I can't get away with that. Yep, that's exactly it, Randall. When I'm playing against a good cap, they ult on 2 subs while the team is fighting. He just wipes his stars hard. Feels like he's wasting his ult, for sure. Absolutely. Like, I felt, even as someone just watching, I could feel like he could have ulted earlier. It was that in the second to last fight, and I think he could have turned it and won it. He just ended up doing nothing. Alright, let's check out Fonzie. I want to make sure everyone who's submitted their VODs gets a review, at least so far. Even if we go a little bit over time, we're 3 hours and 36 in, so we're probably going to have to end the stream on YouTube and do the final VOD on Twitch. Okay, what we got here? Fonzie, game. Fonzie. No limit testing, creating your own false glass ceiling. Yep. That's exactly it. Especially as a tank. Like, I think at DPS, like, obviously you should limit test. You want to be able to know, like, what you can get away with and kill. But tanks are 99% limit testing. If you can take the time up of both enemy supports and you don't kill them, I feel like that should be 9 times out of 10 actually be enough to win a fight. Yeah. You can make mine Quake. It's a win, so do what you will. Well, let's check it. Groot to win. That seems pretty decisive. Oh, is this on console? Oh, that's cool. I've never seen that thing before. How do I improve mechanics use aim change so does it come in practice? Both. Well, mechanics is... You need better mouse control. Because I know you're playing mag. You need a better sensitivity for you. Better mouse control. But a large part of mag is prediction. You need to know your... We've covered it on this channel before. You just do like a... You go into the range, turn on bots to just like run around and fly around. Just practice shooting them. You need to have good mouse control, but you also need to have a good like idea of how fast your projectile travels, the range and whatnot. I'll go to the bathroom real quick. Okay. That's funny. Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta show you guys. I made a meme on Twitter and on Facebook. It was didn't get that many likes. Here. Rocket mains being asked to switch by their teammates. And my mom DM'd me. She said, "What do you mean by this?" It's a funny meme. It's a shame. I'll watch Korean practice my mechanics more. Yeah, just don't forget. Don't forget about us. Okay, so make sure everyone gets to have their reviews. We're gonna watch 1 round per, okay? And we just make these adjustments on the fly for next stream. If there's a lot of submissions, we'll do 1 round. If there's not that many, we'll do more. I mean, we spent 1 hour on one guy today.
In 30 seconds. Life doesn't stay
It's
strong.
very granular.
You have to stop
You are on mag
them
on
from securing
defense.
the
I feel like you
mission.
learn more on defense than attack. Maybe actually on attack.
Sounds like a
Exactly, dude. Randall.
game for the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Love this gamer substitute. Okay, already I am. Ooh, okay. Oof, okay. You are very far out here. This is a bad corner to play. But something I've done on mag is actually I do play this corner, but I immediately walk back when they push up. So coaching viewers, I want to send you my own. See if I can identify my own mistakes. No, we'll squeeze in as many as we can, but it is on the final. We're in the final 20 minutes of the stream. If you guys submit VODs and it goes over time, we're probably just gonna end up. It's gonna be next week. Then we'll just start the stream with yours. You want to play the corner in the back here. You don't want to play here. This is where you want to be. You can even like you can reach them with your mouse one. You don't have to be over there. Wait, can we submit? If you're a subscriber, you can submit VODs on Patreon. If you're a Patreon subscriber, YouTube members, we have a post for it. There's a forms you fill in, and on if you're Twitch, it's on the Discord. You have to connect it. I do not know how he died. It's a bit hard because you're on console. I don't really look around that much. Would I just walked around you there? Let's see how you had adjust to that. This is good, you're just farming ults off of them, but you do have your bubble up. You could probably use it for someone or yourself. I ended up doing not much there. They walked around you and just didn't do anything. Okay. Then you do the grid yourself. Let's check it. Not a bad wall at all. I like that. It'd be better if you could get the kill too.
You need to stop.
Do you have aim assist when you're playing console ranked or not even that? I know you don't have on PC. As like I said with the last Groot, I feel like you want to use your wall. I've done this both ways. But you want to put your walls down where they can't break them. Put the walls down here somewhere. The the defensive wall, because it gives all your teammates additional bonus health. You can trap them with your small wall. You can, if you hold down the button, you can put 2 next to each other, and you do it instantly. I feel like I rarely need all of the walls. Sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't. I think you're out of range now, so it's not giving you the. Could have moved it. And when enemies walk away from this Groot, like the wall is so far, you make sure to take this wall down so you have it on cooldown. Some aim assist? Okay. You have a Moon Knight, but he just used his ult. You could have comboed. You always when I play Groot, you have a Moon Knight or Namor, you should always play for the combo. That's the only thing that matters for you when you use your ult. In this case, you already used it, so this is fine. But generally speaking, do not use your ult if Moon Knight doesn't need to combo it, and try to communicate it if you can. It makes a massive difference. You will also probably build your ult pretty fast to get a new one. He even died again. Aim assist has to be so annoying. Projectile heroes, because you have to lead up, or like delayed heroes. Unless it like curves a little bit or something. Yeah, there's a noticeable lack of your E ability. Your defensive wall here. That one, the big one. There you go. It's like he's listening to me. Look at your bonus health. Look at your bonus health right now. This is literally just from your wall. This is all from your fucking wall right now. And your teammates also get it. A little bit. Good defensive wall. A little bit of body blocking. You should check the ultimates. You had yours before Moon Knight. That says a lot about him, but you should hold it here. Okay, you closed the fight a bit. Well, you probably should have held it. Now you guys are not coordinated on your ultimates. Maybe that's fine because they don't have defensives, but... It's a big Groot ult wins you the game here. Every time. Doesn't matter how many ults they stack. If they use both the defensives, you will just kill them. I think. Maybe not. I actually wonder if Luna and Invis would stop it. I'm not entirely sure. But if they only use Luna on Groot ult, you kill them. Control-wise, I'd recommend something like Wi-Fi Ultimate. You won't get all that effects. Okay. And then I'll wrong. Maybe you should have won leading comms in my games. I thought comms would be featured in the... So, what, no chat and no comms? They just don't record that? Or it just doesn't show up in the VOD? Yeah, you should have your E. You should have your E placed. What I normally do is I put my E right here, inside this room. You can put it, like, along a wall as well. But if it is in this room, they're probably not gonna break it.
With the amazing Spider-Man!
What rank is this again? I forgot to check. I'm just curious, because everyone's like... People are glazing console so much. Can watch both rounds but not pause. Well, I can't really add input that well if you don't pause. How long is the second round? I don't know, that's like still...
Climate change. They've made it halfway. Stop that.
A lot of people have time, sadly.
That vehicle.
One round each, diamond one. PC Celestis is console silver at this point? Exactly, dude. I would have said this is like flat on PC. I can't say for sure. Maybe flat or lower, I'm not sure.
Only 60 seconds left.
Is it impossible to out-heal the combo after the close? I'd have to look at the numbers, I'm not entirely sure. I feel like Luna, Invis has to be close. It's 160 for Invis, Luna is what? I forgot. The main person projectile aim and controller is odd. I have to micro just to AA. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'm just worried everyone needs to do it. Yeah, sure. We'll watch it with no pause since I asked for it. It's harder for me to give like good input.
You stopped them in their tracks.
But it's, you know, it's a good opportunity to test it. See if we can figure out a way to do that. This is a smart ult. If you can get the Luna, that'd be ideal, but... Honestly, you shouldn't have ulted. I forgot about Moon Knight. If you had the Moon Knight, you would have won this. Just held the ultimate a little bit. Gone for the win condition. But it was a good ult, like, if you didn't have a Moon Knight to combo with. What is bro doing? There we go. Fun fact, you can actually kill Magneto there, and you should have done that. Because you have a hit scan, not projectile attack, so you could actually just punch him while he's holding his ultimate and get free damage on Mag. It doesn't kill him, but if he's already low, it might. Same with Star-Lord's E, it also goes straight through. Fun fact. But the round was over, so through it. Yeah, don't do that again. It's a very common mistake, we've seen it a lot today. So what I've done here as a Groot is I put a, yeah, you can wall off both the supports here, you can kill the tanks for free right now. Or use one of them and kill the other. Because they're both standing in like easily wallable spots. Put your E up. Your defensive shield they haven't even used, they can't even break it. the Ironwood. Like, this guy would be dead. You have the right idea here. But you just don't use the Ironwood. It's working out, but... Could have done that better.
Enemy in front of us.
Skip ahead.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
We'll get really efficient at this eventually, I think.
Chance.
Again!
Boy, you wanna ult. You wanna ult. When do you want it? You have the combo.
Magneto!
He can't kill you. You have 850 health. You can just punch him. When's the next time you're bot reviewing? This is not a bad ult. That's actually a very nice ult, all things considered. Thanks on bot. I'm thinking we do bot review once a week, and if things change, maybe we'll do it more often. Probably not, though. I gotta play still. We have all this video series, all the content we're already doing. So far, we're gonna do it every Sunday. I don't have a specific time, but if you guys submit VODs, use again as a Patreon subscriber or YouTube member or Twitch subscriber, we will get to them, and then you just have to watch the VODs afterwards. Maybe we'll like mention who gets it in the Patreon or something, so people know what members, they know what to look out for in the future. That's a good thing. You still haven't used your E. Oh, sorry, because you're in console, but you're Ironwood. You're just sitting there. Might as well use it. Okay, I said everyone who submitted so far will get it. So Rocket and VODs Gaming. Gonna check yours too. But we will have to end the YouTube stream in about 8 minutes. The Twitch VOD will still be up. The Twitch stream will still be up. But we have to end the YouTube stream in less than 8 minutes. Might as well ult, right? You guys are so disconnected. If you see an opening, you might as well go for it. Oh, you're trying to do the thing I do. It's a bit awkward to do on controller. Overwatch bingo. I'm not familiar now. Oh, it's awkward to watch. Love your ult. There you go. Big ult time. Playing a dangerous game, ulting the Groot mag, but good stuff. You didn't do the combo a single time. But honestly, if they don't have the defensives, sometimes it's worth it not to do it. I still think, like, especially with the last, like, on defense, you could have gotten more if you just did a combo. But that's about it. And again, some better wall placements. You could block off some LOSs a lot more than you currently are. Punch the Magnetos when they ult. Small things. Do an unranked to GM with Vanguard, but if you lose a game, you can't play the hero. What happens if we lose everyone, though? What happens if we run out of heroes? It might happen. Okay. Now we're gonna watch Rocket. Name is your username in game. I'm wondering what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna sleep after. It's already 11:30. Ha! Watch a DPS game. Alright, he's watching the most recent one. Beat 1-2. Midtown. Yeah, let's watch a Midtown. Spider-Man doesn't kill. Somebody said he got banned for doing that. I don't know if I should do that. Spider-Man doesn't kill. That feels like I'm just gonna shoot myself in the foot. Yeah, we're gonna do this one and then one more review. We're gonna continue it on twitch.tv/Ottr. This stream ends in about 4 minutes on YouTube. The VOD even. If you want to watch the rest, you can go on the YouTube, on Twitch.
He'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
I will never allow Krakoa
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Alright, it's on Psylocke to begin. It's crazy how the game has started and you're not even like on the point yet. You gotta be faster. Okay, we're gonna watch this. What are we gonna do back? We still need to do pauses in between. We have to be subscribed to Twitch for VOD review. Either Twitch, Patreon, or YouTube member. Yeah. Honestly, that's still a steal because the demand is obviously really high.
A nice deep freeze. Better stop that vehicle.
No damage rocket should be a crime. He did it without. He didn't solo queue for it. So I feel like you gotta take that with a grain of salt. Somebody told me he's like playing with pros and stuff sometimes. Like,
You're amazing. I wish I could do what you do.
I feel like I would rather have you on the top left here. Just on an off angle. Yeah, duel the Spider-Man or something. Thank you for the tier 1. Sadie Fox, appreciate that, man. Now all you have to do is become, you join the Discord, connect your role, and then you have access through the Future Squad channel to submit it. And you'll be in the queue. We'll review you as soon as we can.
Get in there.
Frontlining with Psylocke is a bit questionable.
I like the cold.
Well, not even frontlining. I don't know if like would count as frontlining, but you should be like on the off angle more. I've stood behind. It's not terrible, but you definitely give up a lot of space you could be taking.
You're amazing. What a difference. I wish I could do what you do.
You held in attack. Yeah, I saw that. What bases are you reviewing? What do you mean by that?
Double KO.
So that is a greedy ult. It's working out though. But you don't have a escape set. Never mind, you did actually might have had an escape plan. Never mind. You went for a 1v1 plan. You can't play Neymar to counter Spidey. What, is he banned? Or you just don't know how to play him? Oh, you can see him now. That's so weird. Maybe it's just the rank we're looking at. That's why we can't see it. Some people are just not diamond.
I am ready to put on a show.
But yeah, no, Neymar is banned. Yeah, both Hela and Punisher are 2 picks I would pick just to counter Spidey.
Behold the god of thunder!
Step aside. Out of sight. I still need you. That's better.
Better stop that vehicle. There's still a chance to stop them.
Oh, I see what you mean, cities. So on rank to GM, how depending how far we get, we just so you would call it like Iron Man mode, I think it's called, right? That actually sounds like a really good content. I like that idea. Thank you. I'll write it down.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
I don't want to make all my content be solos with GM, but like, you know, at this point might as well. My VOD is next when you're reviewing. I believe I got slammed in the first rounds of my apologies. It's fine, man. Okay, we're gonna have to end the stream on YouTube, guys. The stream will continue on twitch.tv/Ottr. And we're gonna do this one and then VODs gaming. Because I promise we're gonna get everyone out of the way. But we can only stream up to 4 hours on YouTube. Then the VOD gets like fucked by YouTube. So we're not gonna stream more there. But I will see you guys on the Twitch stream as well. Now you have to be a member. Sure. Either a Twitch sub member or Patreon sub. If you guys want to submit it, check it out on the patreon.com/Ottr, twitch.tv/Ottr, or YouTube member. But I will end the stream now on YouTube because of the time limit, and we're gonna do the last 2 on Twitch. The rest of this one and the last 2 on Twitch. See you guys there. I was thinking we could also do like, maybe not today, but we should do like a tournament VOD